sick.
Never, never, ever, ever. I don't remember reading about him being sick.
Never.
Even when he was in his adolescence, he ain't on here about him getting sick.
Never being sick. You've never heard anybody have an account that Jesus was sick. But it makes sense because he could go around healing people. So you know damn so he can heal people. He can heal his goddamn self.
Right.
You ain't even thinking about it. You thinking healthy thoughts. Manifesting.
Before I pray,
Manifesting.
before I tell Chef a Negro, before I say, hold on, y'all, let's have a word of prayer. I want to help my bro and his wife. I'm gonna heal her hand, and my back is fucked up.
Right. I can't even walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a
Walking,
handy
girl. Walking over
that's
the
like a
oxygen. Walking over the oxygen tank.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a breathing machine and all,
Yeah.
bitch. Something like Darth Vader in it,
Nigga,
bitch.
get the fuck out of here, nigga. Not trying to.
Talking
Yeah.
about talking about some God told me to pray for you for woo woo.
You
You
a
feel
damn
me?
lie.
Mhm.
Nah, you keep your curses to your goddamn
Yeah,
self.
exactly. You
Hmm.
trying to rub. Thank you, Negro. You trying to rub off your fucking spells on me, nigga. Get out of here with that shit.
I know about dark magic, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of witches and warlocks on this
Yeah.
bitch. So, bitch, you ain't finna play with me.
Mm-hmm.
I will rebuke that shit in the name of goddamn me. All three, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, straight like that.
Yeah, and now you go sit up and tell me and you can't even. Oh man, I wish I would let the Pope touch me.
Yeah. Get out of here.
And then, not to mention, the pastor be the main one supporting the drug dealer. You really go ahead and shop with him late at night. Come on, let's
Yeah,
talk about it. Let's talk about it. You gonna talk about it? Let's talk about it. The pastor be the man one at the strip club looking for the young ladies when they getting off their shift.
Right.
You want to make some money? Come on, now let's be
like I
100
said,
with this shit, man. Just
I
like the
forgave a
young lady.
man. I forgave a man for some shit that he did in the church when we was young because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. I'm sitting around talking to my kinfolk and she didn't say nothing. Her sister said it. Her sister said, we don't fuck around at that church. Ever since we was in Macy's shopping and the pastor tried to kiss my sister in the mouth. And I
What?
looked at my cousin
Mm,
and I said, he did what?
What?
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he
They be
did
a
what?
whole, they be a whole different monster outside of that pulpit.
And they said,
Talking
and
about,
she said, no, she said, because you always trying to be big cuz, big bro. You always been like that. Please leave that alone. Please leave that alone. I said, I can't. You don't understand. My mama got my daughter up there at that church right now.
Mm.
I
Right.
can't.
Right. That right there. That would have had me just like, right. It's like, what the hell? That's what we're doing?
And so, like I told my mama, if you love me in any kind of way, you protect her because let me make this very clear. Anything happened to her at this church, first place, our person I'm blaming is you because I told you what happened and you ignored it because he could preach well.
Yeah. Like, because he could do something that we can't. Like, he don't breathe like me. Like, I don't understand why they treat him like
He hollers and acts a damn fool. He's not teaching you shit.
that.
He ends every service
Lying
the same damn way.
and lying. Lying. Lying and
yeah,
they
just good at making noise.
Right.
That's all it is. Selling it to the people because that's the whole reason why the church for. Let's keep it real, bro. Like
Well, that's
that
because
whole pastor, the pastor was the first pimp. Let's keep it real, bro. The pastor was the first pimp. So he'll pimp the
right.
masses out. They motherfucking money got their ass paying for the church building fund, built church still raggedy than a bit. You feel me?
Oh,
They don't never fix shit in that bitch. Shit always hot. You feel me? They ain't got no central AC in it, bitch. They were doing that shit for years. You feel me?
right.
Like, yeah, man, we still working on the building fund. We need everybody to pitch in. Woo, 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 woo. You feel me? A little bit go a long way. If you got a congregation of say about 50 people, but everybody put up a dub shit. You might be looking at something. A double better. Just saying.
He did what? That's what I turned. Look, he did what? Yeah, and her sister was there, so he can't deny it. He ain't like this. No, he ain't like my little cousin ran to her sister. Oh, the sister said this what happened to me. Now they was shopping together, and he tried to pull some slick shit because he knows she used to have a habit. You did?
Yeah,
Okay. Trying to use that shit against me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I hate pastors like that, bro.
I know, like,
Like they be trying to use your motherfucking vices against you. You feel me? Hey, bitch, you don't get your manipulative ass away from you. They only fucking with you because they want some. You feel me? It ain't nothing genuine about the encounter.
At all. There's far and few pastors like that. The only one pastor I know like that was on a TV show called Amen.
you're right though, Negro. You said there was a first pimp because they was in there having them women going home being mad at their husbands while they have them standing in front of them or behind while they bring.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I line about that.
He the main one that took their money, but they mad at the husband because I gotta have I gotta have this, I gotta have that. Oh, he do this for his old lady. The first lady got this. The first lady got this. Oh, the first lady was looking so cute
Yeah.
today. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Like
Okay.
then they in competition with the first
My,
lady. You
my
feel
wife
me?
was
Like
with you. The last time we went to church, I took her to church with me. The motherfucker said somebody in here is gonna get a breakthrough. I said, "Come on, baby, let's go." The first violation he said was turn to your neighbor because ain't nobody better than nobody else. Turn to your neighbor and tell them that they dirty.
Right.
My wife turned around and looked at me, and in front of everybody in that congregation, I said this real loud: "Call me a piece of dirt if you want to, and see what happens." Go ahead, fix your mouth. Go on, say it. She just looked at me. I said, "Yeah, go on." Matter of fact, anybody in this motherfucking church, call me a goddamn piece of dirt you want to. See what happens. I'm gonna show you. Better than I can tell you.
Right.
Say I'm a piece of dirt. And y'all stupid sitting up here calling each other dirt. Command wasn't made from dirt. Dirt is dirty. We are made from dust, which is totally different.
Bro, they'd be the
He
first.
can't read. And y'all are sitting in here just taking whatever the fuck he says.
They'll be the first one judging you. They just know how to manipulate. You know.
I wish you would.
Right, they're not the next thing to a lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They do a lot of crazy. They do a lot of crazy shit.
It was one lady talking about you might not want to represent yourself in court because they are very smart and articulate. I say, is you saying what the young people saying? Because you're a lawyer, right? She said, yeah. I say, so when the young people say that they're not even talking English in court, they talking legalese. That's why you need your Black's Law Dictionary to know exactly what they're talking about when they say it. Would that be okay? Because you just said that they're real smart. I say, but tell the truth. A person in court and a person outside of court is two different things, right? Well, technically, I say yeah because the definition. I got the Black's Law Dictionary right now. I'm gonna read it to you. Hey, y'all, the definition of a person in legalese is a monster or a dead entity. A monster. So therefore, you can never own anything if they're calling you a monster, because only people that have the right to own anything on this earth are what? Man.
That's true.
And you signed up for this shit. So when these youngsters be talking to your ass and they talking legalese, this is like I tell them, this is why we lost. Because these youngsters are starting to read and the old people don't want to read.
They just want to listen to what people say.
that part. They wanna go with the motherfucking
Yeah,
narrative.
Yeah,
It ain't even wanna listen to nobody. They just stuck. They stuck in their ways.
Stuck.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, like I already had said when I said this, you feel me? Like certain people just gonna have to just perish and fall. You feel me?
That-
Victim to whatever, victim to their own vices. You feel me? It
It
is what
is.
it is. It is what it is. Like ain't nothing we can do about it. I'm not finna keep talking to a fucking wall, bro. You feel me? The
You
information
know,
is
my
in front of
homeboy
you. You
said,
feel me? Period.
you know, my homeboy hit me up in the inbox and said on TikTok, he said,
Right.
"Get out of there." I said, "What's up?" He said, "You're talking to people you're not supposed to be talking to. That's why they ain't listening to you." I said, "Oh shit." He said, and that's what I put. Oh shit. He said, "Yeah, you're not supposed to be talking to them.
Right. So as I said, right, some people can't really, you know what I mean? That's what I was saying.
Let them lie where they lie." And
Right.
I asked them, I say, so in the Bible, when it say, "Let the dead bury the dead," what does that mean? I say, because if we
Ooh,
know the truth is that supposed to have natural law, right?
right.
Human rights, not civil rights, human rights. That's
Mm-hmm.
natural law. That's the truth, right? We're supposed to be able to go anywhere in this world we want to without a contract, right?
Right.
That's natural law. We have the right to travel and change nationalities. That's a natural law, right? I say, and that's the truth, right? Oh, yeah. I say, so in the Bible, when it says the truth shall set you free, what the fuck do you mean that's in your mind?
That part.
When I asked you what does it mean to you in the Bible when it say the truth shall set you free, you said, "Oh, that means in your mind. You be free in your mind." You dumb motherfucker,
How
idiot
the
son of a bitch.
fuck?
Yo,
How the fuck is that an imagination though?
I
Like,
said, that's what I told him. I said, next you'll tell me that heaven and hell is both inside of you.
right.
yeah. Like it's like
You
that shit
idiot
ain't real.
motherfucker.
Those are the false prophet, yo. Them niggas are the false prophet that be around talking shit like that, but
I
it's
just tell them they can't read. That's
but
it.
they
You
they
can't read.
you can't say something's in your mind.
It ain't even that they can't read. It's they don't register what they read.
Yeah, they can't
They
read.
reading, they're reading, but they're not comprehending what they're reading. They're just reading to read and misinterpreting what they're reading. It's a difference. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because they're
And that's
reading it
what
in
I
a
told him.
they're
I said,
reading it
y'all
in a
make if you give these kids something tangible, you wonder why they don't listen to you. Because everything you talk is make believe like Santa Claus. Can you give them something tangible that
yeah,
they
they've
can
been
hold
lying.
on to?
They've been lying to him from the start. Tooth fairy,
There it
all that
is.
shit, bitch. Like, damn.
Right.
What's so hard about telling the motherfucker, all right, I'm gonna give you some money when your teeth start falling out? The
Yeah,
fuck?
Dick Gregory said something, Negro.
Hey, come on, bro. Like y'all telling
that's kind of
lies to
weird.
the
Yeah,
babies the
the
whole
whole
life.
whole life.
Right.
Oh, life been lying to your baby. You feel me? Then
Oh,
when they come to the reality that all this shit fucking fake, then they like, God damn, bro. But
Yeah,
then they like, damn, I can't even really blame my parents because they was lost in the sauce. You feel
yeah.
me? Like you feel me? Like
And then they
everybody
run
else.
back,
yeah,
So you
Negro.
feel? Come on.
They run back, y'all run back and try to help y'all parents, and y'all parents tell y'all to shut up. But
Yeah,
y'all won't
so
hear what
then,
y'all want.
so then, so then it's like you in the rock between the hard place because it's like, damn, you love them, but it's like you feel me? You still wanna
Yeah.
like, goddamn, you do what you gotta do and still, you feel me?
yeah.
Make a way to
Yeah.
make it better for them. You feel me? So it ain't, you feel me? But it's like, damn, it's kind of like a lost cause at the end of the day. But I'm like, damn, I'm still gonna do it regardless, just because. You feel me? That's
I
me.
asked when Dick Gregory said you got to be a damn fool to let your child let your child be taught by your sworn enemy, to send your child to a
Right.
school
To a
and your
school.
sworn enemy teacher, and now
And
you feel some
respect.
type of way because all the
Yeah,
kids are getting molested. These people
yeah,
don't give a fuck about you. They supposed to fuck your kids up. Stupid ass.
right.
You keep killing
That
them.
part.
Right.
Like you sending us to the enemy and expecting them to do right, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and then expecting them to tell us the truth about
Bingo.
everything. You feel me? Like, come on, you feel me? Like, why fight to be a part of the bullshit?
Real talk, though, yo. like you're sending your kids and you think them because you send them to school, they're giving them the right information. No, they're not.
Yeah, you think they're gonna give them the right information, and they really programming them to be a
Yeah,
minimum wage worker. You
yeah.
feel me? They're teaching them to take orders.
You think look how much times I come on here and Negro and I'm like, yo, you need to teach these young, you know what I mean, black kids how to be computer science and get into that field because that's what
Everything going to, you feel me? Look,
yo, you
like,
think
bro,
you're at school telling these kids that?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I graduated, I looked at everything that was going on. I was looking at the wave of the world. I was like, what could I put under my that'll make all this shit easy for me to maneuver a little bit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I went for computers because I was like, if I know how to work that bit, fix that bit,
That's it. Yeah, that type of stuff.
like if I know all the inner workings and all that, bro, like I'm a beast, bro.
If you like,
Plus all the other trades that I got underneath
if
my
you
shit
if
that I
you
know how to.
if you like if you if you especially if you're a mechanic, you like to talk about cars, you get your you can get into computers.
Right, cause it's the same shit. It's just
Yeah.
smaller shit. It's just a smaller version.
Uh-huh.
Like you could build a goddamn whatever,
They don't want us in that.
or manipulate it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when they, I ain't even gonna say that, bro. I can't say that, but look, anyway, um, how can I say this shit, bro? But look, man, computers where it's at, man. I'm gonna just say
Yeah.
it like that, bro. Computers where it's at, bro. 'Cause all these other shit, bro, they kind of phasing them out.
Yeah. Everything.
They phasing them out because everything coming back to one thing: computers,
Computer.
AI, all that shit. You gotta get on a computer to put that shit together. Fuck.
Exactly. Everything.
All that shit, all that digital editing, all that. Even when it comes to
Think
YouTube
about
shit,
even
like
with architect work. You could 3D home.
yeah,
3D
yeah. You gotta build. You gotta build a blueprint, all that shit. Not that shit out, whatever. You feel me?
No, so
Do that shit right on the dust, right? Like before they even build, they do that shit. They have meetings, all that shit, build up, or come up with, mapping out the area where they gonna do the development at it. You feel me? All that,
you understand, I'll be up in that field.
shit big out there, bitch.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm proud of guys like Negro. I really cherish guys like Negro because around my town right now, all the drug habits are coming to a head because we look, Negro. We done got a hold of a bad batch of pills or something, and all these kids dying overdose.
Dropping. But see, look, I'd rather go to work, stay out the way. Fuck all that. I done did that already.
We done had about 3 or 4 overdoses, and they all related.
But shit,
They all took the same shit.
See, but that's the thing though, bro. Even when it comes to dealers, bro, the dealers is different now. The dealers back in the day, they actually cherish their customers.
Yeah,
These niggas don't give a fuck about their customers because they looking at it like.
Well, they say it back in the day though. What did Fat Joe say back in the day? They'll come back quick if a nigga OD. Cash rules everything around me.
Yeah. It's true though. They do, They do. They do.
They just wanna take the thrill of being like, yeah, man, it ain't kill me. It ain't kill me though. Nah.
They think they're more careful, bro.
Nah, but that shit gonna catch all with your ass.
It's not that they're careful, it's just that it's killing them, but it's killing them slowly. It's not killing them as fast. We'll kill the next one. Like it did the other
part.
I mean,
poison is poison. Poison is poison. It just react differently with different people.
Right.
But it's still poison. It don't change to nothing else. It's still poison.
No, careful.
Still, what?
You know, that shit right there is crazy. It's madness. But, you know, it's not. Everybody's on that though. I think that's why most of these people, these kids are so strung up because they're doing all these pills and somebody's giving them. You know what I mean? Is messing these pills.
Yeah, and then they stepped on because I mean, a lot of people don't like half of these pills they made in a press machine
Right.
in somebody's kitchen or something. You feel me?
Mm,
Like, imagine, okay, just think about it now. Future brother just got caught with all them bricks, right?
yeah.
Imagine if he had a pill press in that bit. He a down pill mill then at that point.
Mm,
A mobile pill mill. Ain't that a bit? You got all the ingredients to kill a bit.
yeah. That to me is just it's crazy. It's like the cheap.
All for the love of money.
Yeah.
The root of evil. Greedy, greedy, die.
It's true, yo. Back in the day, niggas never want no bad shit, yo, to give to people. I mean, all motherfuckers will do whatever. It's like,
Nowadays, niggas killing their custos. That shit. I mean, what's the point of a dead custo?
yeah,
That's pointless. I don't want to kill my client. That's so base of your business. You killing your business.
that's not even it though. Like, why you want to keep getting this stuff that, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't, man. People are just weird, you know. People don't care. They will, get anything even though they know it's bad. As long as they're making money, and they come back off the shit that be analyzing their homies. They come back and they think they're careful. They're more careful than everybody else. I got that OD, nigga. See, they'll tell you, oh, he didn't do it like that. If he did it like this, that wouldn't have happened. Nah, you know, motherfuckers gonna learn, man. Motherfuckers gonna learn. I tell you, that's what I think these kids was on too when they went and did this shooting here at the birthday party. And they was on some serious drugs, some serious pills. Somebody must have had them on something serious. For them to do all that, you know, gotta be super high off some drugs like some high. You know, I don't know. A lot of shit going on. Man. A lot of shit going on. People are, yeah, but that's crazy. People are selling that shit out here that could take you up. And once again, they allow that shit.
I don't know if they meaning to do it or what, but like I said, when you in a town and one cousin passed one day, the next one passed the next day, the next one passed the other day, the brother passed the next day. Yeah, that's 4, 5 people. That's a lot of people and a lot of children. One lady lost 2 of her sons in less than 6 months.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
And like I say, I feel bad, but a lot of the times, uh, you ain't got no home training.
Yeah. Yes, it is out there on the shit and rice.
Right? Yeah,
And you know how they be doing it. They be doing alcohol, weed,
yep,
and pills.
yep.
Like, like I said, at least I know when these people used to do pills back in the days. You know what I mean? Because you had your circle, you had a Caucasian circle that didn't smoke. They might just do weed. You know what I mean? Then you got people that might just smoke weed, and you got people. That's all it was for us. Not everybody. You know what I mean? Man, whew, it's crazy out here. I don't know what's going on with these drugs or whatever they're doing to them. But these pills are just these, they really are here. Maybe people don't know how to cook it right? Or whatever they're doing, but you know what I mean? Whatever they do.
I don't think it's that. I think it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the dealers and the
I mean, I don't think it's on purpose. I just don't. Dang.
You say it's on purpose. You said they do it on purpose then.
I don't think it's on purpose, but I think it's purposely put in there. But I don't think the person that's doing this is doing it on purpose.
What's going on, Beast? What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, brother? Much respect to you.
So with you, Beast?
Yeah. But somebody got to be doing something right. Cause think about it. There's so much, it happened all over. It happened down here, happened in Baltimore, happened where you're at. You know what I mean? Just think about that.
That's what I'm saying. It's happened everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of tells your business because this is my whole thing. I don't know who doing what until something like this happens.
Yes. It does expose everybody. It does.
Right. That's my point right there.
To the community. Because that means if this person and that person know that person, and you see that person with that person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of, I understand what you say. It trips you out. You're like, what the hell? You know what I mean? That's going on right beside me like that, underneath my nose, like, huh? Like, so, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, right. You'll be surprised who's doing this shit. Yeah, but as I said, and people that you least expect. You know what I mean? The people that that's the shit that were tripping me out, And one time this girl used to come when my son was younger and he used to go to daycare. We used to see the girl drop off her kid, and next thing I know, bro, they found her in the bathroom. OD, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think, like what you said, I expose the community because, like, who else? Kids is going to the, you know what I mean? Who else is bringing to their school like that? You know what I mean? Drop off your kids just to go out and do drugs. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Be in the bathroom. That to me was kind of like what the hell? That's crazy. That does expose. I can't lie. And then the crazy, trust me, the person of that family member, they was scared. They was ashamed to walk around because you drop off the kid and you know what I mean, you and your sister are bringing the same child to the daycare, and the next thing you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even though they didn't put it on the news, but people know because they say suicide death, they don't really put it on the
news. They showed up.
If the community and the family knows, and it's like, you're like, who happened to this? What happened to that person? Then you're like, oh.
That's why I say I don't get it. And I certainly don't get it because there's a lot of, let me put it like this. There's a lot of people that have been posting about how good they is, and you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now this happens and we back to selling plates and shit. Back to having benefits and shit.
Right. Yeah, like.
Back to having plates and benefits and shit. Plates and benefits and all that.
A lot of people be surprised, yo. A lot of people buying this shit. People that know important people, and they're like, damn. So that person knew that person, and that person was acting like, you see what I'm saying? But you knew that OD. And I get it, yeah, whatever, but still, you know what I mean? You was always seen with that person. So now you're questioning it too, because if y'all was together like that and he OD, no, you're looking like Rice, like, you know what I mean? What are you doing?
Right.
Because you're Rice is probably looking at it like I always see you and him. You and you, you know what I mean? But now such and such. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How you're not even going to the bar with them though? You're not even going to, you know what I mean? You don't want to drink at the same bar with them. It gives the city and the town a weird vibe. I understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a bartender. Like you're gonna be nobody gonna want you to work for them if that's the case. That's crazy.
You know we don't have pennies no more down here, Chef, right? They quit making pennies, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like me and Rice just said about this. Remember the one too, remember the one that we had to New York Beach where the people them came over and you know what I mean, shot the mom, and then the other one where the people were having dinner upstairs and the man came from upstairs up in New York and shot the man. Like it's just always some crazy stuff on the holidays, mass shootings and stuff. It's just always it's like a thing. It's like a norm, a new norm. You know what I mean? That is like, you know, is there something in the food they put in the food? You know what I mean? That after they eat the food or because or before they eat the food or something like what's going on? So I don't know. That's why people gonna start one-on-one celebrate holidays because you can't. You're supposed to think of holidays and happy times and parties, but it's all violence and shit. Wow. I just think it's crazy that before you know somebody could walk up to a thing though and hit four innocent kids.
Yeah.
I get it. If there was teenagers, I would understand. But, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people. Yes, that's what I'm saying, and that's the next thing too. New York. You know, I don't want to be around that. You know, energy and all that other stuff. Because if you had a birthday party and you're supposed to be having fun and enjoying yourself, and kids are supposed to be celebrating life and all that, and we all gotta, everybody, you gotta have a pow pow, Rice gotta have a pow pow. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, we can't do that. You know, we can't do that. And then the post and then all that stuff, and then like you know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And then telling somebody you oh you should pull up and all that. That other stuff has got to stop, yeah, because people are really out here. Like as I said, the time is for real. Yo, these people have some demon time, bro. Imagine that now. Your kid could be out there just, you know what I mean, chilling, and you know what I mean, and that's crazy.
Right.
And then next thing you know, no, two other niggas do something. Now your kid has to run and whatever because they're like, damn, you know what I mean? Like you're asking the next nigga's asking the next nigga, damn, y'all really shut the party up like that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now he looking at problems, and you're like, what the hell? And now you're like, there's a lot to this. You know, like I said, there's a lot to this. It's gonna be a lot of, you know, on both sides. There's gonna be a lot, like on both sides of this fence. They're gonna be enemies. Watch, because it was your party that kid got shot at. You know, you invited me. You know what I mean? Da da da. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
The same crew, but guess what? They're banging, but it was your party. So now you might have the niggas that might turn on you. You see what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're like it's crazy.
Oh, Russell Wilson playing tonight? Shit.
Yeah, they actually let you in New York.
Mm-hmm. I just saw that Sierra must have gave somebody some.
You're right. Right. okay with their girl giving it up, yo. You know what I mean? That's why nigga. That's why
He don't know. He don't know what's happening. He's so lame.
that's exactly why Klay Thompson can't be mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because niggas know they could be okay with their girl giving it up. She was okay to do that right after she got so-called shot. She went over to Blueface and gave him some brains. Like what? Like how does that benefit you from getting hurt? I get if she would have denied it, but she had like over 3 years to. She had never said everything else. She like you know what I mean. She battled. She just won the thing over the vlog that was telling the blogger that was lying on her. She won that case. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it was Tasha K again, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean, right?
Yep.
Everything else she won and she battled against. I'm just trying to see how come she never. So that means that everybody said too, like that kind of make you look some type of way. Because if you really was that hurt, then you wouldn't be out trying to be sexual with Blueface if you really got popped in your leg. To be honest, that woman had no time to do that.
Yeah, but at least he didn't even have to tell it. That's my thing. Blueface didn't even have to. That was a whole ass Tupac move. Tupac made that shit.
I said, come on, yo, look.
Telling people that he messed with a girl and shit.
Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Tupac's fault, yeah. Right.
I mean, I guess it's always been cool to mess with a nigga girl, but
to me, that's just a thing that black men love to do.
yeah, they do. Until well, look, watch this, Chef. Man bragged about messing with a man's girl, right?
Mm.
Now the girl done passed the AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
Where all that bragging go?
Right.
Now you ain't mess with him. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying. I feel you. That's just man in general, yo. You know, mostly black man though, where they do that. They like, as I said, a nigga will see, a nigga with a girl, know that the nigga that they have problems with, and try to fuck with the nigga's girl, know that they got problems.
Yeah.
Beyond the nigga's kids and have kids, and I have his kids shit on that nigga's kids. You see what I'm saying? That's what niggas is, yo. I'm telling you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how they do that shit. That's why certain things happen. And that's why I believe this birthday party situation was a situation like that. For it seemed like, you know what I mean? She was either with the dude before, you see what I'm saying, right? Or something. You know what I mean? That's what, like, something was going on. So, I don't know. But niggas just love going after what niggas have. You know, I don't know how make you feel some type you a winner because you had somebody's girl that they had.
Yeah, that don't.
I never understand why niggas always do that.
Yeah. And that's what I'll be telling my homeboys that like to go behind me. I would never go behind you. Cause I know you. Like I know you. So and it's been some of your girls been trying to, and I don't go behind them. Huh? Yeah, I don't go behind him. I don't go behind people I know, especially if I know them.
Right.
I know how nasty your ass is.
Exactly. Why would you want to go up in something, especially when that when you know a nigga that fuck everything?
Yeah.
Everything, bro.
I don't want to go behind you nasty as shit.
Real shit. Real talk. Yeah, never lying.
Yeah, I don't want to do nothing that you do and you nasty as shit. That's why my girl ain't from Temple. You know, it ain't I don't know if she been around or not, but I do know that she not from here and I don't know about it.
Right. That's good, right?
And,
That's
you
supposed to be
know,
like everybody else trying to have the same.
yeah, no,
These niggas is like that. Yeah. It's like that. They want the same thing that everybody has. I know.
yeah, it's even, it's even getting to the point to where, uh, I ain't gonna bullshit. I'm tired of this state. This state is all fucked up. Texas is not it's a good place if you're a great slave. But if you're a thinking man, it's a terrible place to be.
I say it's a good place if you're. I say it's a good place if you're a great slave. My nigga. That means if you think for yourself, it's not for
Yeah,
you.
they don't like it. They don't like it. Jobs don't like people that think for themselves. That's why nothing works in Texas. I mean, this place is self-destructing regardless of what the news is telling y'all. People are moving down here and they're moving back home. They're leaving because they're finding out that they have a little bit too much. They're too smart. Unless they're white. Like, this is a white person's heaven. If you always want to be racist in your state and you never could just say the word nigger and all that, and you come to Texas and you start loving it because you always wanted to be that, you would get your ass beat where you from. In Texas, it's kind of accepted. It's just kind of accepted. So
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. That is wild if you ask me. I can't lie. The laws out there, but that's what they're trying to. It's almost like they're trying to get certain people out of their state, all right? They make those laws.
they don't like Muslims. They don't like Muslims. They don't like black folks. They just declared all these people did was build them a church, and now without doing anything, they ain't hung nobody. Like sundown towns or nothing, but now the governor just woke up and decided that they're terrorists. So he labeled them a state terrorist group. These folks ain't even did nothing to nobody but worship their God.
Wow.
That's it.
They do it all the time, right?
That's all. That's all they did. Now they're a terrorist group.
They put jacket on people all the time.
But he ain't gonna say it's a terrorist group if they put on. I told them people, all y'all gotta do is go get y'all some shirts and wear swastikas. That's it. He won't give a damn no more. Be a Nazi. He don't care. The governor of Texas does not care if you're a Nazi. You are a terrorist if you're a Crip, a Blood, GD, Vice Lord, if you worship Muhammad. If black Christians are going to be communists and terrorists in just a minute, they always are. That's why, like when Dick Gregory said, he said every time that I ask the country to treat me the way that they say the Constitution treat me, they say it's communism. But these hoes and these pimps and these drug dealers run up and down the street all the time, and they ain't never said Russia was behind them or that they was communists. That's the way they do it. That's the way. And I'm gonna tell you something. I just like being very blunt and honest. White people, y'all fucking up. Like in 5 years, y'all are gonna be hunted. Y'all do understand that, right? Like you're not gonna be able to go anywhere. See, this is the thing about white people. They think when they go down, they're gonna be able to go back to Europe. That ain't gonna happen, yo. If they bomb America, you ain't leaving. You can't go nowhere. White people, y'all done showed y'all ass on TikTok. You done showed your ass on YouTube. The world sees you. They see when black people having constructive conversations like me and Chef, and you coming here with that nigga shit. They seen you. Chef, the moment that I announced white people, we see you doing that, what happened to all the bots? They went away, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because all that shit was all that was AI. So you can program AI to be racist, can't you, y'all?
You can? You say you can?
You can completely.
Yes, you can. I agree with you too. And Percival's been doing that. That's why they have the YouTube moving like that. That's why they have it. They've been doing that. You know, they have all them Indian. They have the YouTube. They give it to an Indian CEO and have blackball all the black people. I mean, how y'all gonna sell? How y'all gonna make a new manager? But when it comes around, only the black people don't get affected. Only certain people. Like, wow. Man, it's crazy. Oh wow.
Yeah, no, that's some of the rhetoric. Hey man, remember John Chef?
Yeah. Who?
The one that used to be with the crazy white woman.
Okay. John. Yeah, John Illuminati. Yeah.
Okay, he was in another chat. In Pretty Eyes chat, saying the same shit, right? And nobody was buying that shit. So he got personal. I didn't even know it was him because he changed his name to 1776. I didn't even know it was him until he brought her up. Made him look like a total jerk.
Wow. So that is absolutely crazy. So why you guys was going at it and what's her name chat too?
I didn't know it was him. I was just commenting, and then when he brought that up, I was like, "Oh, that's him." He's over in this community with that bullshit. Well, now we had another troll from I's T show up. He said the same thing like the playroom, but he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to my partner Stu. Oh, you a crackhead. Oh, you this. Pull up. I'ma come to where you at. I pay private school for my kids. Send me your addy if you want to see my tea. What the fuck is that? Yeah, same shit. I was like, that dude's not real. John ain't even real. He might be a clone. But then again, he might be because the dude, he wasn't a clone. He was a real dude because he got on camera. Like I say, some of these niggas are programmed. Some of y'all niggas work for YouTube for real. Y'all out here trying to get niggas, intelligent niggas in trouble. That's what y'all doing. That was y'all. You trying to bait me into saying some shit, and then you gonna make some shit happen and then blame it on me. What's up, Nachi? Did you ever find out about whatever was going on in Canada so we could talk about it?
Nachi was good, family. Nachi was good, yeah. Oh man, I didn't understand that for real. That is crazy.
No, I'm just asking the question, Chef. I'm being just straight up. What's up, Nachi?
I'm gonna hear Nachi
No,
talking.
I was interested in it, but we got the information, but we didn't get the information.
This mass shooting here that happened with these kids. Yeah. Shit. Damn.
Shit, I need off in there. I need off in there. You put the door, mosquitoes in there. Fucking me up. Go in there. You put these doors and all the milk there.
Yeah. That's you, man. What's going on? You good? Yeah, this thing right here that I can't lie. The shooting has got the whole internet is just like, man.
Well, that's what I say. Only thing it only happens here in the United States. Listening to Baba Dick Greg, you know, I've been getting some older shit he got so much material. I thought I was damn near done. Nah, he said something very special. He said, we have the power in this country to heal all venereal diseases, but we the only country where venereal disease is running rampant. Something don't make sense.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
What's up?
What did you say, Rice?
I said, what was that you was talking about the Canadian girls or whatever was going on in Canada?
Oh, there's some program that they said went into effect like in 2016, and it allows people, or it gives people an option to do medical basically death. And they're saying it's getting out of hand now. Like if you just come in the hospital for even just a basic stuff, like if you're having pain or something's happened, that they get approached by doctors and nurses trying to encourage them to take that option.
Yeah, get vaccinated. Yep.
To take that option because they want to harvest their organs, and it's getting out of hand now. So I was trying to see if
what is that? What is that called? I know what you're talking about.
There's a name for it, and I forgot about it. I forgot all about it. I had asked Chef about that. But it was originally supposed to be for like terminally ill people, and then now they're saying like it's they're just asking people that come in there just for general stuff, and then now they're giving the option for
it's not a call. It's not a call assisted suicide, is it?
No, it's like that, but there's actually a name for it that they have. But this one lady was talking about how she has oh shit, I forgot what she had. She was born with something, and then she came in there because she was in a lot of pain, and she was just trying to get them to give her something to help manage her pain. And she was saying that the doctor had came in and talked to her about doing the program. She told him no. And then the nurse came back in trying to follow up on her and was really trying to encourage her to take that program. And she said, no, I would never do that. And so the nurse kind of was getting nasty with her, like telling her, well, you know, you should do that because your quality of life is not worth living. And she was like, yes, it is. And she said, all I wanted was help trying to manage my pain. I'm not trying to take myself out, you know? So she said, she told her family, like, look, if I ever go in the hospital and that happens and you see that on my my medical record, just investigate it, because I would never do that to myself.
Yeah.
You know,
listen, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, they have it. It looked like they got it in Bolivia.
Yeah.
They got it in looked like Montana, California, Oregon, Washington State, all of Canada and them islands.
Yeah.
UK. That looked like Nevada and New Mexico.
Yeah, and she said that was the other thing. She said that she wanted to bring awareness to it because other countries are looking at utilizing that program, and she said that they need to be aware because it's really getting out of hand. They're offering it now to not just terminally ill patients. It's just anybody that walks in there. If you're just having issues or um, people with mental illness, now they're trying to target homeless people. She said it's just getting out of hand. And then
Oh yeah,
the guy that
but
was
not,
doing the interview started walking around the streets in Canada asking people about it. And they're saying, yeah, that they have been approached with it, like just on occasion that they went to hospital. And then they said, yeah, that they actually asked them about that, doing that program, and then started telling them about that. Yeah, because other people could use their organs. So that's really what's behind it. They're trying to harvest people's organs. So
Where was this, Miss Notch? Where in Canada was this?
they didn't say specifically where in Canada, but it's some kind of program that they have there.
Yeah, that's euthanasia.
They said it went in effect like in 2016, and ever since then, it's been they've been adding to like who they can I guess who they can I guess do that to, or what it sounds like some Dr. Kevorkian type mess, but it's legalized, you know.
Yeah, euthanasia is legalized. It's supposed to be for people that you can't do nothing with them no way.
Yeah,
You
I mean
know,
technically that is the thing anyways, but like they're coming at people that are still alive, like, and asking them like, you know. And the one guy said he went to the hospital, something happened and he went to the hospital. He was like, I'm not trying to take myself out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because he was ill and they didn't know what was up. So they're testing on him, trying to figure out what's going on. And they approached him with that. He's like, I'm not trying to take myself out. I don't even know what's going on. I just want to find out what's wrong. And you're coming up to me trying to take me out so you can take my organs. He's like, hell no, get out of here. You know,
right.
So yeah.
That's in your our homeless population in the United States is missing. Y'all do know that they've been interviewing these, like, homeless people go to jail, they get out, they can't find their friends.
Yeah.
Damn. No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they can't find their friends. The man walking around, he's, man, I'm looking for my friends. He was supposed to be holding my backpack. I went to jail and he really good about it, but I can't find it.
Oh wow.
And he ain't in jail. And he said, I got these people seem like they following me around. I don't know what they doing. I don't know if they trying to take me somewhere, or, because it's a lot, again, it's a lot going on with that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a bunch going on with that right now. They trying to rid the homeless community, because China talking about us so bad.
Yeah, see. They
talking about us so bad. As a matter of fact, it ain't even China. The world is talking about us so bad. They come and they're like, we don't go to their countries. They come over here. They get to see us in action, and then they go home.
I think now it's time to caution, putting yourself on the donor list. There's no telling what they might do.
Yeah, that's another thing. Dick Gregory was saying, you don't put none of that stuff on your ID and give them your address to come get you, because these kids, they find him, like that one boy they found wrapped up in that thing. How about he ain't have no organs? They ain't gonna tell you that part though. What about Trayvon Martin? Did y'all know Trayvon Martin was a John Doe for 3 days and we knew he was dead? And when they got his body, he didn't have no organs. And the daddy
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. It gets slick. What about that church where that white boy went up there and fired all them people up except for that old woman? And they told her to play dead. You ain't heard nothing about that. What? The church cashed out. They paid.
They just won that case a few days ago or a few weeks ago.
That woman, what that woman come on here and say about her son? Remember, her son was out there. They were protesting about her son getting done wrong and all this. And then she came out. She said, "I can't hold it in no more. They paid me to be quiet."
Right.
Then that man said, "You got us out here marching, and you done got paid."
That's crazy. It's crazy. I remember years ago when I was young, I put myself on a donor list, and my mom saw it, and she's like, she ripped up the card, said, "Don't do that." She said, "Nope, and make sure you take that off when you go to the hospital or see
Yeah,
your doctor." So I
yeah.
did.
Because if it's a real rich person and y'all got the same blood type, guess who getting honey?
I'm over here thinking I'm just trying to help, and she's like, "No,
Mm-mm.
no." My
If
mom
a
was
rich
really
person,
like, I even said that about, if you want, you guys can cremate me and like spread me over the ocean. She just had a fit, like, no, we're not doing none of that. It's like, okay, mama, okay.
yeah, no, they do release, they do, and that's why I was big with my child that I got to see my child because they was really against me seeing my child, but she's O, she's type O.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she can hers go with everybody. She what I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she can fix anybody. So when she
Yeah.
passed, I had to make sure, we keeping all this intact. She ain't got that on her ID. I need to
Yeah.
see her. They did everything they could to keep me from seeing her. No, you can't see her. No, you can't see her. Okay, all right. Bullshit.
That's crazy.
She better be intact. That's all I know, because I'm a chick. And we gonna have problems if she ain't.
I think that's
Because the hospital that I deal, that one hospital we have, it's monopolized to the point to where if you don't have their insurance, you gotta travel an hour away to go to another hospital. Because they don't accept nobody insurance but theirs now.
Dang, that's crazy.
And
That's
their
illegal.
insurance
How can they
and
do that? That's
bingo,
illegal.
completely illegal. On top of, watch this, Nachi. On top of, if you do get their HMO insurance like I did and have to go to the emergency, you know how much my copay was?
How much?
$1,000
What?
in the emergency room.
I've never heard that ever. That's crazy. Mm.
Watch this. Come here, sweetheart, real fast.
Mm-mm.
Is she ready? We gotta go a little early anyway. But come here, I want you to answer a question. For them, remember when I went to the hospital, I hurt my shoulder? How much was my copay? $750,000 copay. And I had their insurance.
That's crazy.
I thought to myself, what the fuck am I paying the insurance for?
yeah.
I've never heard that before ever.
I don't
This
make
is Texas, y'all. I keep telling y'all. We're
A lot
all
of
fucked up.
people are coming back after that move from Cali. They're going right back.
They're going right back, ain't they? Not
Yeah,
unless they white and their failures. All the white failures, they love it here.
that's crazy.
You can tell. I,
Uh,
my girl worked with people from California, and she was like, "How do you know that they don't know shit?" I said, "Cause they stay in Texas.
hmm,
Cause that shit they doing in Cali won't fly. That's why they came down here.
right.
That shit ain't gonna fly in Cali. That open racist shit, that ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, it ain't. It,
Everybody sues everybody out there, and lawyers sit by their phone waiting. That's all that. No, I was just asking them how much was my copay, 750, and I had their insurance. They ain't even give me no room, did they? No, you said I sat in the hallway.
they didn't give you no room to. Oh hell no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My baby went off. My baby went off. This my wife right here. You went off, didn't you?
Insurance. Wow.
That's crazy.
In the hallway when you're paying
That's why, that's why I felt too. Like when I had, like my girl had her arm mismatched, she had tendonitis, right?
Uh,
For 4 months, and she couldn't do nothing. I was like, damn, we're paying all this money on insurance. They're like, oh, it has to be like,
Yeah, you gotta leave a little early.
like I had to pay that in my own pocket. That was kind of crazy. I'm thinking, I'm like, should I really be paying this money?
You hear that? You hear that? Now? You see how they did? You see how they did the king?
mm-mm.
Took my little old 750, huh? Didn't give me no room.
That is wow.
Damn.
That's what it is, yo.
The most I've paid for ER, this is when I was working, was like 150. That was it.
With that HMO insurance, I've never had a copay in the emergency room because it was the best insurance the hospital was supposed to offer.
Yeah. That's crazy though. That
The
is
best
crazy.
insurance it was supposed to offer
And they wanted that up front.
up front.
Oh, they're tripping.
I should have, and that's what I looked at my card once I got it back and said, "Man, I should have just went to urgent care. That's $40."
Right, right.
And they could have did the same thing these people did. They could have diagnosed me and everything. I should just went to urgent care, but I wasn't hip to urgent care here. I only used urgent care in California because
Mm,
they have a bunch of them everywhere. This place is starting to be like California. We're starting to get urgent care on every corner now.
yeah. Oh boy.
It's all fucked up.
Mm, yeah, it is. You see that them dummies are trying to get take nursing out as a profession.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
they took a bunch of them out as a profession too,
This,
teaching too.
that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they removed a bunch of stuff as we don't have the board of education, the federal board of
Yeah,
education to regulate things anymore.
It's not. I told you. You're wasting. People
Lord.
are wasting their time sending their kids to school and college.
Yeah.
They're taking
That's
away.
the other thing. They're trying to like downplay college educations and stuff.
Oh,
Like, what the hell's
pay
going
attention.
on?
Pay attention, yo. People start wondering. I seen this coming from a mile away. People start wondering why I teach my kids. You see what I'm saying?
Nachi, college has always been a business.
They're trying, but you know what? They're trying to keep you uneducated
Mm-hmm.
and ignorant so they can do whatever the hell they want.
They
That's what it
want.
is.
Right.
Gotta educate your own kids, yo.
You know,
They ain't educating your kids no more. You gotta educate your own kids.
it's
But
crazy.
it's all messed up. Yeah, I broke that when it first came out. I put that up. 2 days later, then the news finally tells it. I was like, y'all knew before me. This wasn't news.
Hmm.
This wasn't news until some of us warriors, keyboard warriors, decided we gonna post this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We gonna see. You get what I'm saying? We gonna make people aware of this.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I played the excerpt. Well, let me see if I still got it. I played the excerpt. It was a woman who sent me her post, and she worked up there. Let me see if I still got it. She worked. She worked. That's her job.
Mm.
So she worked there. You know what I'm saying, Notch?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see where
Mm.
she at. Where is that woman at?
It's not. What are you saying about the shooting happening over there in California? There? You stop.
My that's where I came from before I came here. And my brother, they've been out there for 30 years. Let me tell you the dynamics over there. Um, that city is trash. Um, I hate to say it, but like when you go to that city, it's divided kind of. So like where my brother lives, it's all gated community. It's very nice over there. It's like kind of like off the water. So where he lives, it's gated, and then if you go further back from behind where he lives,
Yeah.
it's the water and everything's back there. So like people that have houses up there, they have like boats and the docks and stuff are all back there. And so like there's a freeway, it's 205. If you get off of there and they live off of March Lane, once you go to the right, that's like where my brother and everything lives. If you go to the left, it starts getting bad. Like once you pass like all the main stores and everything, that is where it gets just it's terrible. And more than likely that's where all that stuff happened. Now years ago, um that city was more like kind of like farmland and everything, and it started getting developed. And this is like
Develop. Yeah.
when I was married. Me and my husband actually almost bought a house over there. My oldest brother first moved there, and they used to live out there. And um, the town was starting to get built up. They started building houses out there. You could buy a house out there for like 70, 80,000, and they only wanted like $1,000 down, like real nice houses and stuff. And um, they were supposed to be bringing all these businesses from Silicon Valley and all over, California was supposed to be coming out there. They were supposed to bring an amusement park was supposed to get built out there. Just all kinds of stuff was supposed to come out there. So a lot of people started moving out there, and all of a sudden, that came to a halt. Now the mayor and stuff that was out there, they ended up embezzling all this money from the city. So it went from all that to all of a sudden everything just came to a halt. So the city just kind of stopped and nothing happened. So all these houses got built and then nothing else happened. And so the rest of the town just looks like crap. So it's
Right.
got like there's a bunch of nice houses and the community that's all gated, and then you go downtown, it just looks like crap.
Yeah.
It's all run down, and like that's where like all this crap is happening, and there ain't nothing for these kids to get into, literally. So that's why a lot of this is happening. There's nothing for them to do,
Yeah,
nothing for them to
that's
get
what
into.
that's
Right.
that's what they were saying. It's like, the people, somebody was with the girl or whatever before or something like that.
Yeah, it's just nothing for them to do out there. And
Listen to this.
the dynamics has just changed over the years. So there's a lot of like you said, a lot of Mexican families and stuff that are out there. And you just hear like every so often you just hear like they'll kill up the whole family just over some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So
Told you.
somebody got mad over something stupid and they'll just murder the whole family. It's like, what the hell?
Told
And
you.
it got so bad at one time. They were like the worst city on the list as a worst city per capita as in murders and stuff.
Yeah.
And my brother was telling me like it had got so bad that they were telling people don't call unless there's like a murder in progress.
Really.
That's how bad it got.
That's crazy.
Yeah, listen to this. I got to go pick my daughter up. She in parade. But listen to this real fast, y'all. Here you go, Nachi.
The Department of Education has now come out with a list of degrees that they are saying will no longer be considered professional. And this list will take effect July of 2026. Some of the degrees that they said are no longer professional include a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, advanced nurse practitioners, a physician assistant, teachers, a speech language pathologist, and there's more. But when I saw this again,
Nachi, did you know accountant was on that list?
What?
The people that count that man money, he done told them that they anybody could do that. They don't need a degree to do that no more.
They're tripping.
I
But
know.
watch, because they going after women like you. Watch this, Nachi. She's spot on. Watch.
I couldn't believe it. Because what does that mean on the back end? On the back end, that means that they are attacking female-dominant fields. That's a major blow right there. And secondly, people that are interested in those specific degrees will have a lesser chance in getting the federal funding that they need to get in those programs.
That's what it's about.
Right.
And people voted for this. It's becoming to the point where y'all did not take Project 2025 serious. And it's sad. Because these people are stripping everything that they can away from the Department of Education. And it's sad. It's really getting on my nerves, and I'm just really getting sick of it. The
Now,
department,
I'm going to ask 2 questions before I get up out of here, because I'll be right back, Chef. I'm just going to grab up on the parade and come back. Nachi, who's the most educated person in the United States right now?
Black women.
Right? In those fields, am I correct?
Yep.
So this is a complete attack on Black women, right?
Yep. That's crazy. They know exactly what they're doing.
So if you got a mama, a sister, a daughter, a cousin, grandma, when she do any of these, and you okay with it? Oh man,
Oh Lord, that's
wow.
crazy. Like I said, they'll chop their own foot off to attack us. It's
They,
just stupid.
I'm telling you, they weird. They'll cut all their fingers off and then try to pick up a quarter on the ground.
Right. Oh Lord, that's just
They,
crazy.
they're weird. This is it's getting.
Mm, mm,
I'm gonna
mm.
say this before I go. I've never seen a midterm determine if somebody gonna go to jail or not. Midterms are if we want to swing in the way things are going. We don't like what you did, so we gonna vote you out, right?
Right, right.
Okay, so why would Bannon sit up there at that meeting and tell everybody in that thing on when he was on that podium, if they win the midterms, I'm going to jail, and some of y'all are going to jail in here too?
this, this is oh my god. It's like
Because you're breaking the law. That's why you going to jail, Mitch. And you're not
exactly
even you're not even in the White House. So why you
right.
threatening? Why you gonna go to jail? How are the courts saving you? Who's pardoning you? Because we always say that his base ain't racist.
Mm,
Steve Bannon is one of the most racist people on the planet.
right.
And he had the nerve to call Elon Musk the most, what did he say, evil person on the planet. You know, him and Elon don't like each other.
That's Bannon. He's the one that got old stupid Trump in the office anyway. If it
The
wasn't for him
first, thank you, Nazi.
pushing
Let me
all
get up
that
out of here.
mess.
Let me
Yeah,
get
he's
up
the
out
one
of
that
here.
he's the
I'll
one
be back,
that
bro.
yeah,
I'll be back, y'all.
all right,
All
right.
right.
You know, he's the one that donated to his campaign, no?
Well, he pushed and gave him all the ideas and got him to get all them racists and stuff all involved in all that mess. So that's how he got in the first time.
Oh, so you're saying, yeah, that's what he got in the first time with all them racist people. He
And,
knew.
he got kicked out of certain countries because he was trying to push a bunch of alt-right mess in different countries in Europe, trying to be slick, um, trying to have schools and stuff, even for kids, trying to build up some race soldier mess,
That's what a lot of
and
these
got
people.
kicked out.
That's nuts. That's what a lot of these people are doing out here. You know what I
Mm,
mean, the other day, they went around when they know there's a whole bunch of black people and Muslim people go where there was a school and they're all like, they're all learning how to be like, nurses, and they was there with like extremists like you know what I mean, out there and shit.
mm,
You know what I mean? So that shit is crazy. Crazy.
yeah,
They allow that shit.
mm. That's crazy. I never thought I'd see this day where something like this would be going on.
Mm-hmm. But it is going on, yeah. Trust me.
They need to get him up out of here.
And I swear they want him to. I swear, honestly, I swear they brought him in there to do all this crazy stuff. You know, like,
Yep,
that's what it looks like.
yep.
It looks
They're
like
just using them. He don't even know. I don't think he honestly know half of what the hell's going on. They just using them. You
yeah.
know.
They just gave him a whole bunch of, I said this what's got to be done.
Yep. Just here, sign this. Sign
Right.
this mess right here. Sign that, and you get what you want, and we get what we want, and that's it.
It's crazy because that Epstein shit is it's kind of like it looks like it's cooling down or you know
But they
whatever.
got a bunch of stuff now. They're saying some of those emails contain video. So, and they haven't released that stuff yet, but supposedly that's coming. So we'll see. But I don't know. Somehow he'll get out of it.
He can get out because there's other people involved, so he gonna get out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they gonna need him to get out because if he don't get out, they're not gonna get out.
Yep.
So that shit is just crazy.
Yep.
And it looks like it's going to be where you know, people gonna just let it ride out
Yeah.
because they gonna favor this government or you know this person's in it. You know what I mean? We don't care about it no more.
Yeah.
You can't be like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be like that. If they all like messed up and gross and they was doing that shit, they should all be. You know, I don't care which side.
Yeah. They've made people mad enough to where um they want to fix the problem, but now the problem is how do they get him out of there, you know? And
Right.
then even if they do get him out of there, then you got that other old idiot Vance that would take his place. So it's you still got to deal with that. So I don't know. So basically, we're gonna have to deal with this for another 3 years. You know.
It's a
So
whole
and
lot.
then the next person that comes in, if a Democrat wins, then that's a lot of stuff they're gonna have to fix and reverse. So
It's gonna be a while before they reverse all that.
yeah, and some of the stuff is probably not even gonna be fixable for years. You know.
Yeah, so we gotta remember some of those. If some of those things get reversed, it might start war. You know what I mean? They might you might lose trade deals and stuff like that. Some of those things get so. And I'm pretty sure they won't mind because they said they was gonna do some of the same things. Just that they wasn't, they wasn't doing it the way that he was doing it. He was doing it ignorantly. Certain bills and certain things they would have done different. I don't know. They yeah, Democrats they they got some of the same ideas of what Trump's doing. Just like Trump, they said Trump was going about it the wrong way. Like he was bullying his way with some of the deal. But yeah, damn. What Miss Nacho saying about Stockton, it just seems like a small city and everybody know each other. Everybody get with each other and just, you know what I mean? Wow. Wow. People out here going crazy. The world going crazy. The world going crazy. The world going crazy. Boy. That's not the front. Damn, and I believe Miss Nacho said that's not the first time that happened about the whole people over there this is jealous over people's family.
Yeah.
That's
They would snatch people off the street, like females off the street over there, just in broad daylight. It's just crazy. So like when I was over there, my brother had me moving with him when I was really ill, so he could, help me. And I pretty much would just go over there and, and go to my doctor's appointments and do whatever I did and come back home. I never really socialized with anybody over there. I met this one girl when I went to the gas station, chef, and check it out. Um, she had asked me, she said, she's like, sister, can you watch my kids real quick? Cause I gotta run in there and pay for my gas. And I just want to make sure my kids is okay. And I said, okay, because I was at the pump. And when she came back, she had glasses, like these big shades on. And when she came back, she's like, oh, thank you, thank you. And then so she started talking to me. She said, hey, can I tell you something? And I was like, yeah. She said, be careful because so she started talking to me and she took her shades off and chef. Her eye was like closed shut and it was like black and purple. And I was like, what happened to you? So she was telling me that she had went to this little festival that they had downtown. And she said, I don't know why, but she said, this guy just came up to me and clocked her, just cold cocked her. And she said she was out cold, like on the ground, like just in a pool of blood. She said she woke up and this other black lady, this older black lady, was standing over her and just telling her, like, she said she couldn't hear what she was saying, but she just was like, she's like, my kids, where's my kids? And then she said the lady was telling her basically like, don't move, just stay there. And she's like, my kids. She said, don't worry, I got your kids. I got your kids. And so she had to go to the hospital, and basically her eye socket was shattered, so she had to get surgery and stuff. So her eye was like shut, and I was like, what? That's crazy. But that's the type of stuff that happens over there,
Damn.
you know. And she's no rhyme or reason. She said, I don't know anybody here. I just moved back. She said she just recently got out of the military and moved back there. She's like, I'm staying with my crazy ass cousin, and I'm just waiting for my she said she's just waiting for her military benefits to kick in so she can get a house and stuff. I was like, damn. And I said, yeah, you should get out of here. I said, because there's a lot of stuff going on and stuff like that. But I was like, see, this is crazy. But that's the type of stuff that goes on over there. Just crazy stuff like that. And you hear all the time in the news, like I said, like, it's like they'll be killing up their whole family over some stupid argument. I mean, like over something stupid. The
Yeah,
dumbest little thing, and they'll literally kill their whole family over it.
yeah,
And
crazy.
that's a daily thing over there.
That's crazy.
You know,
That is just be like madness.
yeah. You know, so I just stay in my lane. I used to just stay in my lane over there. And then even my little niece and stuff, like her little friends and stuff, when they wanted to do something, like we would always like go with her, like somebody would, like, you know, chaperone or something like that. We just never like let her go do anything by herself. So like if they wanted to go to the movies, like, okay, we'll take them and then we'll go with them, you know, because you just can't trust anything, you know.
Wow. Man.
So it's crazy. But like I said, where my brother lived, it was all nice and everything was gated and stuff. But you go on the other side of town, it's just like, what the hell? Like it's all downtown is just run down buildings and stuff. And all that happened because of that mayor just went and stole all that money from the town, and all those companies just said forget it. They didn't want to come over there. And then people were mad because they bought homes and stuff over there thinking that all that stuff was going to be over there. And none of those companies came. And then now you got to they got to travel back to the Bay Area and go through that traffic. And Chef, it takes like almost 3 hours. It's really about an hour and a half, you know, give or take hour, 10 minutes to get back to the Bay Area. But in traffic in the daytime, it takes you in the morning. It can take you up to almost 3 hours to get back to the Bay Area if you go in the morning during traffic time. And same thing coming home, like 3 hours during traffic. It's terrible. It's terrible. So, you know, all that, you spend a lot of time just on the just driving back and forth. You know, a lot of wear and tear on your car and just on you, period. You know.
Yeah, that's
just to come home and, you know, like hear some news like that, you know.
Yeah, like that's demonic. Like, what's
I
going on
I gotta talk to my brother and see what, you know.
What's going on down there? Like, what the hell? Like, like what you said, like it's not the first time, but I'm saying people like they really should check them people down there. If that's what they're doing, then them type of people shouldn't be around.
Right. Right. So
just because of some shit you want to go take out a whole family.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. So, Lord,
I know, right? Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And those are a lot of young kids that.
Yo, they said they're all children that like, and the oldest that got shot was 12 years old.
Yeah, I heard like 9. They were like 9 and 8 years old, or that's just senseless.
Like, people are here wild.
Yeah.
I know friggin' these things are always happening on like holidays, Thanksgiving weekends and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, people are just out here crazy time. Yeah,
That's yeah.
that so you saying that and that part of like or is that like a bunch? What?
Is
Why,
that what?
why is it always happening over there though? Is it just like what? A family like a family what is a family like trying to fight what they're trying to do is see whose family control over Stockton or like it's just like what is that?
No, it's just the people over there. Just they're just crazy. This is always something crazy going on. Like, and they'll just like I said, like I don't know. It's just like they'll murder the whole family over something stupid, over jealousy or something
Yeah,
dumb.
that's what they're saying. It's just like all of a jealousy.
Like that's just a regular thing over there. You know, it's not abnormal for this to happen over there. You know, so I mean, like it's not shocking that this has happened. It's nothing shocking because stuff like this happens like that over there all the time. You know, not like I'm saying that kids are getting shot up like this, but this is nothing shocking in Stockton because things like this happen over there all the time. Like people be taking out whole families over stupid stuff, running them down in cars, all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
And a lot of it is because those kids over there and people just don't have nothing to do in that city. All they do is kind of work, go home, and stress out about whatever. You know, there isn't anything fundamentally for them over there. You know, they really, if you want to do something, you got to leave that city and go. The next city over is, I think, like depending on which way you go, like Sacramento, um, or like Merced, and I forgot the other city. Um, but even I think Stockton's like the next city if you want to go do something. But all them other cities don't. If you go the other way, really, just not much going on. I mean, like so there's just nothing else.
Yeah, that
And
is
that's a big part of the problem. So yeah,
that is man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah.
That's crazy. And is it always been a majority of Spanish people or Mexican people over there or
No, just that dynamics just kind of changed. You know, a lot of people, like when my brother lived over there. I mean, first moved over there. It was kind of like a mix of white, black. Yeah, like more like white and black. And then over the years, it's just like recent times, like more Mexican. And that's more on that side of town, like on the bad side of town.
yeah.
But if you go on the other side of town, it's like like where my brother lives, it's more white, black mix, um, and Asian. But yeah, there's not a lot of Mexicans that live over like where my brother is and stuff like that.
Mm,
So
yeah, but
yeah, it's just
that is crazy. It's not. Yeah, I mean, stay away from them place.
yeah, that's why I was telling Dogface he had a delivery over in Stockton. I was telling him, I said, stay around your your truck, your trailer, because a lot of stuff goes on over there. I was trying to like put him up on game on, when you're over there, don't do too much over there by yourself and leave your trailer because there's too much stuff happens over there. You know,
That
it's
seems like that's a crazy side of California.
yeah,
Mental like you,
yeah,
you just think get up one day that you're gonna do a whole bunch of kids like that. I'm sorry, you got something wrong with
yeah.
Like, you got
Yeah,
something.
that's true. I don't know what your mentality is to go and do something like that. How you sleep at night and mm,
Some people are serious. They're like, I don't like. They're really, you know, I don't know how they sleep at night.
yeah, there's something mentally wrong with you to do something like that. I just yeah, those kids don't deserve nothing like that.
Right.
You know,
But they said it was 72 shots.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that they gotta understand. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta understand. It's just like two. Apparently, you know, they I don't know if they were shooting back or whatever the case was. But,
Yeah,
boy, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta leave the kids out of it, man.
yeah,
They gotta. I don't care like what you got.
yeah. You pick a kid like a birthday party to do something like that. Like that's crazy.
You know what I mean? No, that that right there though is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I don't know
Yeah.
what to say about that. That's some shit that's like you ain't never like. I'm not used to some shit like that. As I said, we had parties over here and the people shot, kids got grains and people got shot at birthday parties and they lived. You know what I mean? But like that type of stuff, high powered, they bring into a birthday party that's like go over there just to do some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you related to him, I'm gonna pop him, and you know what I mean. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That mentality. That's not like that. That you know. I don't know. I don't think that the black community have that type of mentality over there, Miss Knight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's them Mexican people, yo. They crazy, yo. They gotta understand, yo. They bloodline is like from like Mexico cartels and all that stuff. Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like what I mean. It just seems like a whole lot of like this had my
A lot of that's just some culture vulture stuff, trying to, act all hard and, and, because then they do that. And then as soon as they get caught and go to jail, they crying like a bunch of little kids and all that stuff. But you was hard when you was shooting and killing people, you know.
right.
Now that you going to jail, you crying as soon as you get that sentence and stuff. It's just stupid.
Right.
You just throwing your life away for what? Because you mad at somebody? Why? What they say something about you? I was like, you couldn't take it? Say something back or go fist fight. At least if you fist fight somebody, you still got your life,
Right. Nobody fist fighting. That's the wrong thing you saying. Nobody fist fighting. None of them. I mean, not even the 14-year-olds fist fighting.
Right.
They taking this shit to violence too. Like, you know,
Yeah, like remember when we were kids, like if somebody said something about you and or you talked about them and then it led to like a fight after school. Okay, I'll meet you after school.
hmm
And there's a crowd of people, waiting for that fight to happen. And that was it. But now that don't happen no more. They just, like you said, like just go get a gun and
hmm end it.
yeah. Why you want to end somebody's life over just being upset and mad about something they said or did? Like this is just stupid. It just doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay.
Yeah,
This shit getting out of hand.
it is.
I don't know how it's gonna fix. But it's just getting out of hand. There's too much people shooting people over like feelings and how you know how,
Yeah.
how you think how this person think or say or what they're wearing or whatever. Like I don't think you should take out a whole picking a whole bunch of kids, thinking a whole bunch of kids and analyze them because you got a problem with somebody says some jealousy.
Yeah.
That's other shit. People like
Right.
when you lock them up, you need to check. You need to check them too.
Right.
What type of like? How did they get like this?
Right. Right.
That's not
That's
normal.
it's not. you imagine if I was mad at you, Chef, and then I'm just gonna go spray and delete your whole family just because you said something that upset me. That's crazy. That
Mhm.
just does not make sense.
And this
If you,
going and it's gonna go back to why they gonna have all these national guards with these gangs.
right, right. It's just I don't know. I don't know. This the mentality needs to change. It really does. So, hey, what was going on with this whole Blueface and
Oh, yeah.
Megan thing?
So when the whole shooting happened with Tory Lane, you know, like she went over there and apparently she gave him top, and he said this a while back before he went to jail, but it's just
Mm,
that people was asking why Vlad had to bring it back up,
mm,
if he, but I guess he was just trying to start some shit because.
oh,
Huh?
okay.
What's up? You want me to make her a sandwich? Yeah, I am. Give me a second. I'm gonna make it. That is wild. I don't know, but that's what's going on though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. And it's causing a lot of shit. But the only reason why people doing that because the whole Clay Thompson thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's and really.
They just be trying to stay in drama just to stay, you know, have people keep talking about them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that people have like when you're like, especially the whole surrounding and you're with like Jay-Z and them and Beyonce and then the whole Tory Lane situation. It has it's just weird because they said she got shot, but then she's saying that on the body cam she was saying that the glass cut her leg, and
Yeah.
there's a whole lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
I just think right now people are just weird. Now, if people don't like Beyonce and Jay Z, and you're part of the Rockefeller,
Mm,
and it's just a whole lot of shit. So,
yeah.
and then your image, like Megan's style. It's just people are saying that's not gonna be her style. Like the person that she's trying to be is gonna, what I mean, is not gonna work for her because that's not how like you're Megan Thee Stallion. So trying to be in this like housewife for what's the name, Clay Thompson.
Mm,
It, they, they saying it's fake.
mm, okay.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay with I'm okay with what those guys got going on. I'm gonna get the tomato. I got it.
Hmm.
You know.
Mm, okay.
I'm not like I don't care what he does if they want to do all that. All I
Mm,
know is like I don't think how do I say this? I don't know. I don't think she's not really you know like it's weird. I don't think she could get they both have like they both have like Megan have
uh,
a lot of shit. She made a lot of money.
yeah.
He's a 4-time basketball champion.
Yeah.
Uh, it's just like what can they do for like how it's it's I don't Clay don't have like his it's crazy. That to me
Mm,
like that's why I'm agree with people when people say that's a play because
mm,
I don't it's just weird like
yeah.
I don't see like you see who Megan you know what I mean
Yeah.
like it's crazy You know, it does seem like it's more of like a political stunt where, all right, you know, I'm gonna have these two powerhouse over here because you know we're gonna protect our money and certain things.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just that people are just crazy. I
Yeah.
understand. You're not her fan. You're not her fan, but don't.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see.
I don't. But you seen them? You seen her doing the turkey, right? You
No,
Yo, you should go see it, yo, and go look, and you tell me. You're gonna next time when you talk to me, you're gonna be like, all right, chef, what's going on? No. It's to me that's not her. It's just you know what I mean? Am I missing something like, you know, when did she like how? You know?
Yeah.
It's like almost they're trying to tell her to change her image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like there's somebody, you know what I mean? And, you know, this person's the right person to do it with. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, one of those ones, like, you know, when you put some two persons in the room together and said, I want y'all to do this. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, I don't know. I don't know. You see what I'm talking about. I didn't make that. That's not what Megan does. That's not Klay Thompson. That they both look uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, you know, like the whole gorilla and what's his name, Brandon Ingram relation. You know, they like she down here now. She's in Canada, right? 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
she's dating Brandon Ingram. I'm like that more look like I'm like, you know, all right, y'all supporting each other, but the whole fake turkey thing, what I seen her doing the turkey and putting butter in the turkey with a fucking brush. Ooh, what
Oh
is
yeah.
Megan trying to prove? Like you, like you know, like I understand Cardi B. 'Cause Cardi B's always been cooking, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's her thing. Like she don't
yeah,
need to have like offset around to cook. She cooks regardless with just her kids and her alone. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like she don't have the maid cook for them. She cook for them herself.
yeah.
But that whole video that Megan and Clay did, it
Mm.
looked like, you know what I mean, the maid made that and they just making it for the camera to look good.
They probably did.
Yo.
Oh my gosh.
Yo. That's what I'm saying. This thing that she's trying to do, you know what I mean? It's okay. Like you
Yeah,
ain't got to put your, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm saying, but
So she's trying to look like more of a housewife now
yeah,
instead of.
and to me that's like if you're trying to go political, and that to me that's like a political run. Like you see how and you're probably gonna look at it too, like, and you're gonna think about it. It's like how the Republicans got Nicki Minaj make that Union State speech, right?
Yeah,
So now these guys, it's government. That's why I say it's government playing like doing government shit.
yeah.
So you know Jay-Z and those guys are Democrat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Klay Thompson is a part. Like he didn't go to the thing when Trump was in power, but when they won the championship, they went
Mm-hmm.
to Biden and Obama and them, right? I'm just showing you like the player, like so you know what I mean? So you have somebody like that, you clean up their image before, but Nicki Minaj didn't clean up her image. She just went and just dropped the speech at the union. You know what I mean? So people are not gonna look at you like that. They're gonna look at you as Nicki Minaj, even though you made that speech. Like that's what I'm saying though. But what they're trying to do with her, if they clean up her image and make her into this like housewife or whatever they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to portray, then when she could go in front of the union and she could sound better than Nicki, like you see what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah.
understand, like you know what I mean? Because
Yes.
you have a husband that's a championship. He ain't never been in no criminal activity. Like with
Yeah.
Nicki, it's kind of hard because she has that background, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Her brother is this or this is that. It's like you know what I mean. So now
Yeah. Yeah.
we do like, and obviously you need a black face. So we know
Right.
that's when you said some of this. That's why when you see like when you like we just heard about it. Some of these laws They're trying to like, bring down the smart black woman.
All right.
I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I mean? Because majority of them is, like I said, is them, and they're the one with the big, money and big jobs and big office and all that shit nowadays.
Right.
So now, you need to do that. You need to make that image like that. You know what I mean? You can't just send her. Yeah, she got the money, but you just can't send her looking like and talking like anything. So I think that's the play for them.
Mhm.
Instead of sending her like as looking as a rapper, you know what I mean? No, I think they're trying to clean up her image. They're trying to make her as that, she gonna have a boyfriend. She's doing this. She's gonna be married now. But I don't think that fits her character. It's just the things that Megan did and been through.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think it's gonna work. The photo. After that, bro. After that, it's not after that Tory Lane thing and the way they came out of that. It just looked like they was in there and they was just having fun and high, and they was just, you know what I mean? And the shit just got out of hand.
Yeah.
You have to clean that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That ruins your image. Body camera and all that.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to do to her. Cause that really put a dent on her. After they released them body cam footage and see how they was in there like that, they were looking like they was like, and like, you know what I mean? That was I don't know, they were at a strip party.
Yeah.
That did not look good. Y'all don't care how much money you got. It did not look good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That
Well,
right did not look good.
well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe she
Got
does
it.
like him, and then maybe his people told her, like, look, because we're not trying to have you looking crazy and making him look crazy. So maybe his people told her that you need to change if you're gonna kick it with him.
Mhm.
I gotta see that though. I'm gonna watch that
You
later.
have to see that. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. This girl, it's like they trying to, it's like, I'm telling these people they handpicked. You gotta understand. They
Yeah.
handpick these things,
Yeah.
They're trying to see you like, look right now. There's so much cheaper right now. These couples are making money together,
Right.
putting themselves together.
Right.
Now, when you put people together, it's like almost you're trying to outdo the people that are really trying to be together.
Right.
Doing that, but I think this two, right, Megan and Klay Thompson's kind of weird. It's out of nowhere. When something's out of nowhere, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't see Megan looking at Klay like that. You know what I mean? And then people looking at her like, she's more of a gold digger now because she's Klay. But I don't look at her like that. I look at her just like they put it together as, because they're both government and the people are trying to protect, both of their, you keep them together and you try to protect their, what they call it,
Because they both got money, so yeah, they got a little empire with they're together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. They might have put them together like that.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I guess when you get to a certain status too,
yeah, you gotta
sometimes
switch
like
up. You gotta switch. You can't be doing all that crazy stuff. But at the same time, though, the people, that have you going out doing certain things, and if that's what they want you to do, they can't. I said, all right, we want you to be like this, but when you're over here, and we're gonna invite you to the Super Bowl, we want you to dress like this. You can't do all that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta keep her one way. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what Beyonce was doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And look where it got. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that she's like, fuck it, I'm going to country because I don't have to do it all like that.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it all like that.
Yeah.
And you gotta, and I know there's a lot of rap music in the country music. I was watching these award shows. I'm like, damn, these rappers are wearing cowboy boots now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big influence everywhere now.
Yeah. Rap cowboy. That shit is that shit. And remember, white. It's crazy because Wyclef and them first that said. They're like,
Mm.
oh wait, I'm just a cowboy. Remember that Refugee album?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that a long time ago. They said that a
Yeah.
long time ago. And
They don't want it. They don't want to admit it, but yeah, it's been influencing everything.
yeah, the music is just like it's crazy because the music went from pop to cowboy to rock. Lil Wayne had a rock. And he's just like, oh, we cowboys now. Cowboys. That's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I keep saying. Like, ain't gonna be no money in this shit. Everybody, you know what I mean? Just now, you're gonna be
Yeah.
doing your own thing. All the money's gonna be in the tech. You ain't
Yeah.
in technology and you're trying to get them for computer science so they can understand some shit in the future.
Yeah.
And that's it. This shit right here is crazy. And they ain't making no money because majority of the stuff, the beat, not even the producers are making money because majority of the people who are making the best beats are the AI off the computer. And they're selling that shit.
Right.
That's why I look around. Everything we watch, you see everything is remastered. Tupac, Biggie, Michael Jackson. Let me see
Yeah.
motherfucker coming on acting like they the real Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson is the fake. You see how fucked up people is?
Yeah. Oh, that one dude, that Fabio.
Michael Jackson wasn't really black. I said, yo, some
Right.
white people,
Yeah.
who
There's
the
something.
who the
Some.
want, you guys just want every title every nigga ever had in their life. I don't need that.
Yeah, that dude needs help. Like
Yeah.
he really thinks he's like Michael Jackson just left and put him in charge.
You think he's bad, yeah?
And when he was standing there watching that other dude that was doing Michael Jackson and stuff, like he's over there critiquing him. Like he's the real Mike. I'm like, this dude has issues.
Yeah.
And then he was watching the new Michael Jackson trailer for the new movie that's coming out with Michael Jackson's nephew Jafar Jackson, and he's over there like stressing like and upset. I think he was upset that he didn't get picked for a role. Like, dude, stop it.
Motherfuckers just
Yeah.
obsessed, and that's when I know. All right, you know what? Motherfuckers really obsessed with our culture. I'm gonna stop.
Right. You're not even black. You over there trying to, like they were saying, he's cosplaying a black man, and he really thinks he's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you need to go somewhere and sit it down. Like, man, I wish Janet Jackson, somebody would see that and send him a cease and desist. Like, because you are not the real Mike. Like, stop it. And you can't dance or sing. Like, stop it.
That's out because he's only doing that because he see other black people across the world trying to be like Michael Jackson.
Right.
That's the only reason because you know what I seen like 2 years ago I seen this Jamaican dude. He was just like
yeah.
He called himself, Michael Jackson go, Ehu. He called himself the Ehu boss, right? As whatever. But he's like, they do this in Africa and they do this all over. But I'm just figuring, I understand why they're doing it because, you know what I mean? They look at Michael Jackson as a king, whatever, as an icon.
Yeah.
And they're not really, they're just dressing as him.
Yeah.
And doing whatever. Like, I rather somebody portray themselves to a black man but be like, all right, or like, I'm Gotti, or I'm a John Gotti, I'm Al Capone. Then instead of you being a Michael or a Whitney, you see what I'm saying? Even though she was, I rather hear that. But the fucker just come and perch it and say, well, he wasn't that, I'm this and that, and just like start saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
If you do music behind it and use him as a legend and said, you know what, he's the reason why I like music, I get it.
Right, right, right. He gonna sit up there and say that Michael Jackson wasn't black, and he said, what did he say? His mother was Japanese and I don't know, Mexican or some stupid. I was like, oh my god, this dude. And then trying to say that Mike changed himself to look like him and he's the original. I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't watch this dude no more. It's oh my god, he needs help.
I feel like if people paying these people out and paying them money and tell them to go in front of the camera.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if anybody ain't disrespecting, a dead Michael Jackson, they're disrespecting a dead Tupac or a dead Biggie.
right.
Or a dead Nifty Hustler. Somebody, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They always doing that. If you check it out, yo, they always doing that. It's just because, you know what I mean?
yeah,
People gonna always talk about them people.
yeah.
People always gonna be inspired by Michael Jackson, no matter which generation. Like, look how much generation we in right now. People still inspired by that, man.
Right,
I
right.
heard somebody say they inspired. Somebody come out trying to be like Elvis in 23.
That was the other thing. I was like, fool, you weren't even born when he was doing all this stuff. Like, just stop already.
They did more Elvis, you know, action-packed movies are more than Michael Jackson, and nobody still ain't want to be Elvis. Everybody want to be Michael Jackson. So, like, they kind of feel some type of way about that, yo. Some type of way about that, yo.
Oh man.
That's why you got people who come up act like that.
Right.
Right? They will still come out today and say, "Oh, we got disturbing allegations about Michael Jackson." You never, well, how we gonna have disturbing allegation about somebody that died about? That can't.
Right.
That ain't a lie. That
Right.
ain't what we're talking about.
Right. Right.
Like, that was crazy. People do crazy shit. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy. I was
Yeah.
wild. Give me a second.
They just can't leave stuff alone. So yeah. And now that this AI is out, like God, they're gonna go crazy with certain stuff. They're gonna have to get like some kind of contracts now that celebrities and entertainers and stuff can sign before their death about the usage after death, because people just going crazy with stuff.
Yeah. Right. Did you see that? I forgot to ask you about that. Right. Did you see that?
What's that?
The dude that was saying he's the real Michael Jackson.
He what?
That Fabio dude that's claiming to be Michael Jackson.
Oh Lord.
Yes, right.
I still think that that guy I can't remember his name. James or Jones or something. I think that's the real Michael Jackson, because he all burnt up like somebody would have got burnt up if they had been in that light show that Michael Jackson got burnt up on. When Michael Jackson got burned during that Pepsi commercial.
Oh, damn.
And he talked just like Michael Jackson. He say him and Michael Jackson best friends. They talk just alike.
Damn. Yeah. I actually, who I actually like, that Michael Trapston, the dude that does all the little trap stuff for Michael Jackson. Yeah. He's actually cool, and he ain't trying to claim to be Mike. He just does a lot of little comedy stuff, and some of his stuff is actually pretty good, But this other fool, he really thinks he's Mike. Like over there critiquing people like he's Michael Jackson and stuff. It's like, dude, you need help.
Everybody want to be like Mike.
Yeah. Oh, they're talking about Michael Jackson wasn't black,
Yeah.
and his mom.
Jermaine's son came out and told him, he said, I wish y'all would quit lying and tell the truth. Y'all killed my uncle with a laser.
Damn.
He said, we got the bloody clothes. It wasn't an assisted suicide. It wasn't a drip. Y'all killed my uncle.
Yeah, you know, Latoya still saying that he was done. They did it because he obtained that Sony's catalog.
Yeah.
He owned like half of the catalog.
I believe her. Believe her.
And Michael pretty much said it too before he died.
Yeah.
Remember he did that speech and said he outsmarted him.
Yo,
Yeah.
think about if he was alive. We would be getting our Black people would be getting Sony PlayStation for cheap.
Right.
Cat Williams' little brother done came out and said allegedly Cat Williams got put out the house at a young age because he was molesting people.
That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I got Sony shit, and I will buy it because of Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cat Williams' little brother done came out and said, y'all believe everything this man say. This man been better.
That's when I'm like, damn, these guys took the man Sony idea, right? They have it in movies now. When they're about to start it, they put it on PlayStation. It's like they crazy, yo. It's like,
But we had Michael Jackson games back in the day. It was a Michael Jackson video game.
Yeah, there was. What was it on? It was on a different system.
It was on a different system, but Captain Neo was like the best movie Michael Jackson ever made. Nobody ever talks about.
Yeah.
But you had to go to Disneyland to see it, right? Wasn't it Disneyland in LA?
Yeah, and then they were saying when he did Thriller, that made artists step up their game.
Yeah, because Mike's videos, he wasn't just Mike's videos, just like and Buster said, that's why I stole Michael Jackson's style.
Yeah.
I could make a mini movie out of my video.
Yep.
He said I got that from Michael Jackson. Because all Michael Jackson videos was mini movies.
Right. Damn.
But yeah, when Cat Williams' little brother came out, that really threw me for a loop. He said, y'all know that disabled child that Cat Williams talk about be running around and all that. That boy, y'all know that boy dead, right?
No.
He said he talked about a special needs child. He said, you know that child is gone, right? That child ain't living. Wow. He said he didn't tell y'all that though, did he? He said just like when he was 12 years old and he left me. He said, now I'm gonna ask you something. He said, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what happened. He said, but let me tell y'all why a dad. He said, what would make a dad beat his child really bad and put him out? What would the dad have caught the older brother doing to the little brother?
Damn.
That's why I say sometimes you might want to keep some shit to yourself, because if people get to spilling shit about you, man, god damn.
Right.
Exactly.
And I was like, what? He was like, no, he didn't run away like the Jesus story and all that. He was like, that's not at all what happened. And I remember he got put out. And he said, now I'm gonna ask you this. What would make a dad put a child out? What did he see that made him so mad that he beat him like that and put him out?
And
I thought to myself, was he messing with you? That must have been what it was, or something else. But you know, all that came out when Cat Williams' friend got killed.
Man. Dang.
He's been quiet. All right.
He's been really quiet since that boy been talking.
Can you imagine being an entertainer and trying to maneuver through all that stuff?
Yeah.
You guys see Eddie Murphy's special? That documentary he did? You should watch it. It's pretty good.
Called Beat Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
I saw it on Netflix, right? I never got to watch it.
Yeah, you should watch it
Right,
because he,
Didn't
he was saying that's why he didn't get caught up in certain stuff like that because like he would go to them parties and kind of stay in the back and kind of be quiet. And I think that's kind of what helped on a lot of things too, with people not getting caught up and then just not going and being a part of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot that's been like hitting the surface lately. I don't know what 50 did, but didn't he release the documentary today?
Oh yeah, that's right. On Diddy. I don't think it's today. I think it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
I think so. Yeah, he's supposed to be releasing a documentary on Diddy because he don't like him. So 50's a fool. That fool is like the ultimate troll.
I think they gave him a bag to do that.
He's a trip.
They gave him a bag to do that, yo, because he has a whole bunch of stuff going on, and
Yeah.
He do certain things to get the green light to do certain.
Yeah. Dang.
I've seen that he about to release what on Netflix.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. I think so. But yeah.
Shit, I was gonna watch the football game, but it's already 27-7. But yeah, it's been a lot coming out. I don't know. That's why I say our country and this freedom of speech stuff, we don't took this shit too far. Just because we got freedom of speech don't mean you gotta tell every damn thing all the time.
Right.
I know. Some things,
That's what's going on with everybody, yo. They tell everything.
You stop trying to be an open book. Yeah.
But I know they knocked a bunch of trolls and clones down, and they just enhanced it, right, Nachi? Cyberbullying, that shit now that Playroom Beats used to do. Yeah, they'll get they already saying, yeah, we've been had these guys' IP address, but now we're gonna start doing some shit about it. Cause niggas ain't going to jail for selling. Niggas is going to college and getting jobs. Niggas ain't selling dope no more. They need to fill these penitentiaries back up. Now they finna do the cyber shit on their ass.
Oh damn.
So if you doing all that cyberbullying and taking pictures of people and misrepresenting them, yeah, your ass in trouble.
They should have been doing that.
Right.
Your ass.
I mean, I guess they technically were, but not unless it was something serious, like they would get caught for. But
I think you had to be a pretty white woman for them to care.
Pretty much, or somebody that was in some kind of position where.
Had they had this law before, that them people in Vegas would have went on vacation and wouldn't have got done nothing to them.
Yeah.
Right. Remember them people that went on vacation in Vegas and they saw that guy in Vegas that was also a streamer that they've been arguing with, and he crept up on them and laid them both down.
Yeah.
See, if they had that law back then, he would already been in jail.
Sin City Manny, dude.
Yeah.
That's some crazy.
I had one dude tell us, Nachi, what would you do if somebody said, because he ain't got no teeth in his mouth. They made him, somebody say, you talk like you ain't got no teeth, and we already seen a picture of you. We know you don't have no teeth. So everybody was making fun of him because he didn't have no teeth. So he came online, turned his camera on and showed us that he had teeth, but he wouldn't put the camera over past his nose. So we knew he didn't have no teeth. So he got mad and said, he said, drop your addy if you want to see my teeth. What kind of shit?
That's crazy. Drop your addy if you want to see my teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, pause, my nigga. I don't even play the pause game, but pause, my dude. No, you
Oh my god.
that's saying some wild shit.
Mm.
It made me think about somebody. I don't know who it was on here, but somebody on here said that they'll bite a nigga nuts when they was in a fight.
What?
Somebody said that.
Call that nigga savage.
I think
Oh
I think
my
it's either
God.
Savage or no, it wasn't Savage. I think it was the one that was in Norway. I think he said it when he was in Norway when he had them balls in his mouth, them anal beads.
You talking about dog face?
Yeah, you know he put some anal beads in his mouth.
Anal beads in his mouth?
Yeah, he got them out the package. Told him, look at these y'all, these anal beads. And then he put one in his mouth, and I was like, you a damn fool. They tested them already.
Oh my god. Dog face is a fool. Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. But that pull up, if you want to drop your head, if you want to see my teeth, I just had to pause. Hold on, my nigga. Let me talk to you for a minute. We all grown. We don't travel. We don't do none of this dropping Addy and all that. But you live in California. You said that you're going to come to Stu house right now, still live in Pennsylvania. But you say you got to take your child to school in the morning. I say you're going to be driving fast as a motherfucker unless you got a plane. You're going to fly to Philadelphia, do something to him, and then go back and take your child to private school. I said, you just going to leave your child at home to go fight over the internet?
That's just stupid.
You already ain't got no teeth because he don't got no teeth.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, people losing their mind, but I think people like that, I think they ploys, Nachi. I think they trying to get you to break the law.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know,
especially come to somebody's house. They come to somebody's house.
John been trying to go to my hood in Cali and fight me for a long time, and I've been in Texas the whole time. That's why I told him I don't know why. I come your hood. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I know you ain't Cali. No, okay. What is wrong with you? And this dude was a spitting image of John. He said the same exact things. I was like, these niggas on script. And he was Mexican.
Oh my goodness.
John say he black, but I think he Mexican. And the dude was real racist. He was, you know how Mexican people talk. He was talking like David Celia Trees talk. Acting like black folks lazy.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
So this was a funny week when it came to that shit.
What is that? That happened on here?
What?
The people you're talking about? They were on here?
No, they weren't on here. They were just in another stream. But John Columinati ended up being in that stream. He ended up being in the stream where I was at, and the homegirl already knew him, and she's a pretty hefty white girl. And he was like, yeah, because all y'all do is have fat white girls as wives. And I was like, oh shit, you just like dissed everybody on the panel, and then you called her your friend.
What did he say, right?
I thought John was cool. What happened?
That nigga crazy. What did he say, right?
Huh? He said, oh, we have fat white bitches. I thought we was cool. That's what I told him too, Nachi, when he was going off. Last time he was in Chef, we was chopping it up. You wasn't acting like this. You get over here now and I'm all kind of crackheads and you come to my hood. I said, where did all this come from? I say, because you changed your name, right? Because he don't even know when the Constitution was written. The Constitution written in 1776. I said, no. That's not when it was written.
No, it was actually written a few years or something before that. It was signed, I think, right? Like in 17.
No, way after Nazi. It was a few years after that. You know, that was the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
That was before the Constitution.
Why niggas always get mad at females, yo, and call them all the names? When they see
he didn't get mad at her. He got mad at me And Stu, and that's what he said. All you niggas do is have fat white bitches as. And I was like, so you just gonna diss everybody up on the panel? What did these girls do? Because it was two girls up there, and they both kind of bigger older white women. I was like, what did they do? And what's wrong with fat white women? Because you made this assumption. I never said anything was wrong with them. Everybody's not gonna look the same.
Mm.
You know, I was like, what's the problem? I'm not understanding what the problem is. But I'm like you, Nachi. That's why I told John we was just cool. I'm not understanding. I didn't even know that was him until he brought up Sherry.
Doesn't matter, right?
He brought it up as if to discredit me. So I didn't do nothing but go in my bag of goodies. And I say, well, you drop your Addy, I'll send you all this shit that she sent me. Because I still got it. I've never wanted it.
And nigga, and it's not saying stuff like rice over Sherry.
Maybe it's something. It must be something she did that still ain't right. Don't sit right with him.
I don't know. He went there.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Something she did that still just don't sit right with him.
Yeah.
I think he's still doing it.
Yeah.
Only reason I say that is because she used to say wild shit like, my cousin works for the FBI. I know this, that, and the other, and this and all that.
Yeah, I remember when she said that.
Yeah. That should trip me up.
You on here trying to get an agenda going. You don't like the way we talking over here. We might be talking with too much common sense. So you trying to get the agenda back in. Like we supposed to just believe you.
Lord.
That is wild.
And that's why I told John, that's why I told them, I said, I don't know why he's mad at me over her. Well, you started shit with me over her. I was like, no, everybody in the stream know that's not what happened. I say, and we know, I say, you act like you're this big military dude, but we know that you only got in the military because you was avoiding jail time. See, there you go, lying again. I say, it's on Chef Stream, John. Like you said it. Like I asked you, why did you join the military? You said avoid getting in trouble. A lot of people do it, John. A lot of people, the judge would ask you, do you want to go to the military or go to jail? You said military, and you're a gangbanger. So I know damn well you ain't from no hood. Because your hood you'd have been X'd at that point, homie. You just on here lying. That's all that is. See, y'all, you feeding you false information. Everybody heard it, John. Everybody heard it.
Damn. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
He say, because John say he the reason why the marches and stuff is happening, and he only one, him and his crew protecting the Constitution. And I was like, he's so lost. He just be sitting up here lying, acting like he part of the Proud Boys. You ain't even proud. You ain't even proud.
Proud Boys. What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not even gonna go there. I'll just whatever.
I say y'all be defending Trump, but I don't understand how y'all defend a man. We saw Elon Musk do a gang signing, and all of a sudden these Nazis started marching up and down the streets in black neighborhoods for no apparent reason.
Right.
It ain't like I say, it's so bad till y'all killed y'all own savior, Charlie Kirk, and then y'all wanted to come mess up some HBCUs. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. How do you go from this is my whole thing, and how do black people not see this now? How do you watch the white savior, white Jesus, Charlie Kirk get off, right? And still go for Trump after all these white folks that love Trump and love Charlie Kirk said we're gonna kill all the people at the HBCUs.
Right.
And HBCUs ain't had shit to do with nothing.
They didn't. But they're gonna try to make us pay for something we didn't even do.
We didn't even do right. That just remind me. It remind me of Chris Rock told that joke about George Bush going into Iraq. You remember that, Nazi? When he was like, George Bush going into Iraq is kind of like Old Navy being mad at the Gap because the Gap sell tank tops, and then they went in the Gap and found out the Gap don't even sell tank tops. So this is
Oh my God.
he say they walking around the Gap talking about, I seen the tank tops. I know they was here. I know they must have moved the tank tops to Kmart. They sent the tank tops to Kmart.
That's exactly what it was. They gonna sit up there and start sending death threats and all that stuff. Like, what for? What? We need to have nothing to do with that mess.
Didn't have nothing to do with it. Like HBCU, what in the hell? But we got a weird society. I just hate it because he's starting everything he can to start a world war, and the rest of the world is going, nah, bro. We don't have to fight y'all. Y'all gonna kill each other.
Exactly.
We just gonna sit back and watch this shit. Y'all gonna do each other. We gonna move on without y'all until y'all get y'all mind right.
The way they're going on now, it's pretty much gonna cancel each other out.
Hey, y'all see that lady that Trump stopped that war in Africa? Did y'all see her when Ibrahim Traore? Oh, I wish I had that video. Ibrahim Traore hit the dough. Man, that lady knees buckled when he spoke to her. She like she was gonna pass out. Man, that lady was in love. That one that Trump fell over, that black lady.
Ibrahim ain't playing.
Oh, he ain't playing at all.
Mm.
He kicking people out of Africa.
Yep. He gave Trump a warning months ago, told him he better stop messing with Black Americans too.
Yep. And these dumb niggas still want to fight with these African folks, and he said that. He said it. You better leave him alone.
Yep. And Farrakhan and them, they all working with them too. So I don't know. That dude's connected. They got stuff going on all around the world. So that's why I say, oh,
you know what he is, right, Nachi? He's a Muslim.
Is he?
You know, those countries have a definite, all the countries except for us, church runs the state. Like, because that's where your moral fabric comes from. So that's why you have all these Muslim countries and Christian countries. We're one of the only countries where state and church is supposed to be separate. Yeah. That's why we don't have a dynamic to where what is right and what is wrong. Because you got the Jews saying this is right, Christians over here, Muslims over here, devil worshippers over here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody mad at Christians. They don't give a damn about the devil worshippers. They don't. You see a devil worshiper on screen, you don't even go in there and say, you bullshit, you going to hell. Nobody says that to let a Christian be up here and say, I believe in Christ. Oh, the Bible's a goddamn lie. Hell no.
You scared of them niggas, right? Niggas ain't trying to fuck with them
niggas. The devil worshiper be on the screen with a pentagon, a cup of blood, some dead nigga laying in the back, skulls everywhere, and you be in his screen like, oh shit. They believe in the Bible, boy. People get your panel be full. I believe in the Bible. There be 10 people up here. It contradicts itself.
You know what it is? Because I think it's like you think a devil worshiper, they just gonna cancel themselves out. Or or it's the old saying that you believe all that right. Soon as something happened to you, you calling out the Lord's name for help.
Yeah. Well, even the guy who started that devil worship, Pike, Andrew Pike, right on his deathbed, he said, like I sold my soul. And I got a bunch of people to sell their souls. And yeah, there is a heaven, there is a hell. The Bible is the complete truth.
Mhm.
Right before he died, he said it. And he's a devil worshiper. Albert Pike, that's his name.
Mhm.
But you know, people always want to get right on their deathbed. Like, what's that lady name? The one that got Emmett Till done?
Oh yeah, yeah,
She was ready to die. Now she want to tell the truth.
yeah. After the fact.
They should have caned her anyway. They should have caned her old ass to death.
They always gonna do that, yo.
Well, yeah.
Get way late and then tell people, yeah, I got him killed a long time ago. I started a whole bunch of shit in the United States behind that boy, and he ain't do nothing to me. That's some bullshit.
That's the crazy part
Yeah,
because that started a whole chain of stuff forever, you know.
Yeah,
And I don't know what's going on with the O.J. Simpson estate. I know he didn't kill that woman, but you know they're gonna pay Ron Goldman some money.
What?
Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson estate gonna pay Ron Goldman family what 53 million or something.
I thought that was over with. That's recently this.
Recently, the man is dead. Why is y'all even trying to pay these people? It's got to be. It's got to be something else to it.
Yeah. Well,
53 million. Right.
But OJ, he pissed a bunch of black people off when he said, "I'm not black, I'm OJ." That's why black folks didn't like him no more. And then he was messing with that white one when he said it. No.
Yeah.
Waterfall song meant something. Niggas didn't listen to that song like that.
Yeah.
Okay, man, I don't know. Shit, but if people still getting paid, I tell you, people still get paid for money if you're OJ, even when you're dead. Michael Jackson, all of that. People still getting paid.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mike, yeah, that's what I say. His daughter's still fighting that, like she's vigorous, like that's taking over her whole life, right? Getting back at the people that did that to her dad. Did y'all know that? She's like stuck in it. That's what Jermaine's son said. Yeah, she's like way knee deep. Like she's really adamant about trying to do something to these people. Like she ain't letting it go. Is her name Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. It's kind of understandable, but at some point you may have to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
She said she might have to, but she ain't right now. She ain't thinking about letting it go.
Better let it.
She's really pissed about that.
Yeah, right. She gonna have to just leave it alone though.
Yeah, because you can't really. There's not too much you can do.
Got you. Yeah, you're right. It really ain't.
Even if you do get some politicians on your side, government official, it's still not gonna go the way But that shit right there is deep. That is too much.
Shoot, if anything, what she should do is go after old Oprah.
Oh, y'all know we got a dude here. I think his last name is Turner in Texas, but he be at the legal building all the time. And y'all know he's building an all black community in Texas, huh?
I heard about something like that.
Yeah, he say if you want to come, just come. You don't even have to have nothing. All you gotta do is have yourself and be able to help. And you get free property and a free house and everything. Shoot, I almost took off.
You see that all white community? Did you actually see what that mess looked like? A mess. That garbage. I mean, I actually thought like they had a whole like real community with like houses and everything all built up. That looked like some old raggedy camp mess. I mean, I was like, really? This is what this mess is all about? Like, man, you need to go somewhere and sit down.
And from what I understand, Bitcoin might collapse because they say a lot of the stuff that the files is hidden in the Bitcoin algorithm. I don't know how that works, but they say that man that is dead, he funded all that. I don't know how true it is.
Well,
but these people are starting to ask questions, and that's the thing about social media and us having our free rights. These people are young white people are starting to ask questions, and they're very rebellious when it comes to that type of stuff. They don't take no for an answer. So they want to know some stuff.
Yeah. That's where, people don't.
But right here, I got this one thing. I don't know how true it is, but it says Trump runs as dead guard member's boyfriend just revealed all. Because that, I don't know if you remember that shit, but just not too long ago, I'm surprised ain't nobody said nothing about this. Somebody laid up on the National Guard. Some man knocked off 2 National Guards in front of the White House.
Yeah, they was talking about that all this weekend.
And it wasn't one of us.
It was that Afghan, the guy, somebody from Afghan.
Yep.
So now he's trying to say that he wasn't properly vetted through Biden. Of course, everything's Biden's fault. And then they said actually he was, and then it was finalized. Trump was the one that finalized
Bill administration.
Yeah, so
idiot motherfucker. I tell y'all, they all the same. They all the same. They playing with us. I'll be wanting to go bad on Jasmine Crockett now because she's way too intelligent to be falling for the bullshit. I was going to tell Jasmine Crockett, bitch, you need to go to jail too because you know what everything going on. You work with all these motherfuckers and you just keep telling us what they doing and you ain't doing shit about it. And you don't tell us what the fuck to do. You just keep telling us this shit. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all see these. Y'all know who in FCC. If I worked with Nachi and I knew she was messing with little kids and I didn't tell and we went to jail, y'all gonna call me an accomplice because I didn't let y'all know, right? Ain't that what that's called?
Right.
Ain't it against the crime, against the law to know of a crime being committed and not reported?
I feel like they're trying to work some angle, but I don't understand what the angle is they're trying to work. Just put it out there.
That's my whole thing. I don't get it. And I'm just nosy. I really don't give a damn, but I'm just nosy. I want to see who win it. Shit. That's just me. I don't really care you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna do me no good or no, because y'all been knowing. Come on, this ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
That we knew that there was some foul play with these kids when that little girl John Benet Ramsey come up dead and nobody can find him in her own goddamn house.
Right.
With all that security shit around there.
Yeah,
Y'all, I tell people this all the time. The part that we don't see, that's why I tell people watch Gossip Girl. The part that you don't see is that all the experiments they do on us, we be secondary. They been done that shit to their family.
Mhm.
Being molested by your family member is normal in that sense up there in that epsilon. They just don't talk about it. And they might banish a son of a gun for doing something.
Yeah, she
You
probably
never know.
she was probably talking too much. And it's hard to make a child stop talking. So
I'm telling you,
they did something to get rid of her.
they ain't never found that little girl. Now, I've been on in this country. I know that they can find anything they want, especially when it comes to little white people.
Ugh.
If they had any way they could fix it to where somebody else did it, that story would have been different. But we did see a black dude. He just moved in the neighborhood, walking up down the street.
Right.
We know everything he does. We know when he took his garbage out.
Yeah,
Everything.
that man would have ate a sandwich and throw half the sandwich away. They'd have got his DNA and rubbed it all on that girl.
Right, because it's happened before. And you know how the people just now getting out of jail for after like 40, 50 years after something was pinned on them.
Yeah,
And the judges and all them knew
Mhm.
it was a lie and still
Yeah,
pinned it on them
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. But they getting money, getting
That's
paid.
crazy.
But that's why all DAs have the immunity that the police want.
But you know what, Chef? Like what is getting that money and the main part of your life is over with. You're 60 years old and you get paid out because you've been in jail for like 40 years. Like what now at this point, what are you gonna do?
Shoot, Nazi, I'm gonna do everything.
I mean, but like it's like
I'm gonna do everything to
like
prevent anybody else. I'm gonna
that's true.
dedicate
There you
most
go.
of that money
There you
to
go.
get my own judicial system and
Yeah.
making sure nobody else gets done like that.
There you go. Because it's like, what am I gonna do at this point? All the best years of my life are gone and over, and I don't care. There's no amount of money that's gonna suffice for that. And the fact that you pinned that on me, and I had to sit there in
I
this
done got beat up.
facility, yeah, and yeah,
These people done ridiculed me.
yeah. Think about all the stuff you had to go through and dodge and deal with for
And think
all
about
those
your
years.
yeah. Just think about your last time walking through that tank.
Yeah.
And all them people that made fun of you and they got to eat that.
Everything's
Yeah,
changed
she
in
right.
life. You started in life when you went in jail. Life was one way. Now you come out and life is totally different. Now you got to readjust to all that. I mean, like it's just there's no amount of money that can really
It ain't,
justify that.
because you don't get time back.
Right.
You done miss graduations, you done miss funerals, you done miss weddings, you done miss people coming in the world.
Right. You didn't miss your life of possibly being married, finding somebody, having kids, all kinds of stuff.
For real.
So
That's just,
All because the
Yeah.
court systems don't work. They don't work.
right.
Why do we keep using them, especially against each other? We're gonna have to find another healthy way to go around the court systems and solve our problems without the court systems not being able to get involved.
Right.
One thing I learned is when you go to court and they say the state versus, ask them who is the state and what did I do to them. 9 times out of 10, they don't have an answer. They hurry up and get rid of them charges because the state ain't got no parts in it. They just had to respond to something.
Right.
That is true though. You can't, do something to a whole bunch of people.
I just told the young kids how I got out of every ticket after you couldn't go to jail for them no more. Cause see, I used to go to jail for my tickets because it was $100 a day. And if you got there before midnight, that was $100. And right after midnight, it was $100. Most of my tickets ain't nothing but $130. So I get to jail about 11:40. Clock in about 11:40, about 12:15, I'm gone.
Right, right. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
that's how we did it in a small town. I'm not even bullshitting you, y'all. I promise to God. I get a ticket. I'm just going in jail. You know, I wait for the warrant to process. They charge $60 on the warrant, so that's $190. I already know because they done knocked on the door to see if I'm at home, car out there, but I ain't asked no goddamn door. You know what I'm saying? They open the blog closed. Me and my brother is hiding in the washroom for the washing machine, smoking weed, thinking, man, if they bust up in there, at least we hot.
I ain't never heard no mess like that.
They leave, Nazi, they leave a card on your door. On your door, it tell you what happened. It tell you everything. It's a little note, like a card, but it's a long card. You know, you got to take such date. It turned into a warrant. We came by. See, if you want to fix the situation, please get in contact with this right here. I just take that motherfucker right down to the police station about 11:45. Long enough for them to get me fingerprint processed in. I be sitting on the thing, ready. They be telling me to take my belt, my shoelaces out, and then they say, "No, just leave them in." This motherfucker even leave. You ain't doing all that. Just sit right there. Shit. I wait for them to change. Sometimes they change shift. They change shift. They come in and go.
Oh man. Oh man. Damn.
Yeah.
For real.
What else
They-
I was about that? I seen something else that I was.
But now the way you do it, like I told them, when you get a ticket, make sure you make your court date and go down there and tell them you want to face the officer that wrote the ticket. What is his evidence? He needs to present his evidence. And he probably won't show up because either he on a call, he at home, sleep, or he doing something. He
Yeah.
busy. He ain't gonna show up.
My brother told me to do that a long time ago because I had a what was it, the ticket with the damn gun thing or whatever. And he said because it was nighttime, he said he probably ain't gonna show up. I said, all right, and the fool showed up. I was like, damn it. It's like, damn, you know, it's like, well, there goes that. And he's over there presenting, because we have to get it certified. And I was like, all right, well, there goes that.
Yeah. But you
But
know
I just
do his
went
job, though,
ahead.
Mikey.
I just went ahead and went to
Play
traffic
it,
school.
yeah. Because he didn't do his job, though. But yeah, that's how you do it.
I told my brother, I said, man, he showed up, you dummy. He's like, oh, well.
That's how he can say after that. Oh, shit, well, he did his job. That's all.
I think that was my very first ticket, too. He's all, well, let's go to traffic school. I said, well, that's what I'm going because the judge offered that. So I'm just going to go to traffic school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I remember my daughter was right there, and that little girl was standing there looking nervous as hell. And my daughter looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and the judge said, how do you plead? And my daughter said, no contest. I just put my hand over the microphone. I said, I'm sorry, Judge. Let me confer with her real fast. And I know everybody could hear me. I said, Quasia, you beat the girl up in front of the security guard, pulled you off of her. He's sitting over there. There is a contest. And then the judge said, you're a very smart man. I said, just tell me.
Yeah.
My daughter done beat up somebody at school, and then they made it criminal, so you got to go to court and shit. Oh man, I miss my baby so much.
No.
But God, yeah, she done beat the hell out of that girl. I told people she don't cry when she's sad. She cry because she trying not to kill you. it's a difference. That's a different kind of person. You don't want to fuck with them because when they start crying, man, I'm just being honest with you.
Just
It's over.
mad.
It's over.
Oh boy.
Say the judge say you are a very smart man, Mr. Burleson. I'm guilty. Okay, I plead guilty. I say good. She ended up getting 20 hours community service.
Mm. Damn.
We got back in the car. I say she deserved that shit then.
Oh man.
You got one weekend. Cause where you going, it's gonna be 3 for 1. I look, baby, I know all about that. I've been on probation a lot. I'll take you right to the best community. You gonna do. This is what we gonna do.
I remember back in the day when everybody used to say, "Hey, I got weekends." It was like,
Yeah.
damn. You knew
Yeah, I
they
had
did
that too.
something.
Gotta go to jail on the weekend. That's some bullshit. Go to jail, then you get
Yeah.
up. You can either sit in a tank or you can go cut yard. I go cut yard, then I have to stay an extra hour all the time because I don't never be around the dudes. I'm always picking up trash with the girls. I done got out the lawnmower. I'm bullshit.
The worst part is when you got it, like when you like, 'cause you know it's Monday and you gotta leave. And they wake you up super early and they just have you
Yeah.
crazy, dog. Crazy.
Now they used to let us out at 6 o'clock on Sunday evening. We had to be there at 6 o'clock Friday, 6 o'clock Friday evening, and then go to jail. Like I say, you can sit in the tank, you can sit in the holding cell for 2 days and just chill, just sit there with a bunch of dudes and everybody coming in and out because you know people going to jail on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that shit.
Yeah, you gotta be there, bro.
I told them I go mow the yard. They told me, yeah, you can go with the people probation crew. So I went and mowed the yards.
That shit's stupid as fuck. That shit's stupid. All I did was smoke weed. I did none of that shit. Yo, I was like, trust me, I was like, yo, I'm one person in those places. In those places I can't say. Those places I can't be like that, yo. I gotta be where it's at, Miss Nash, right?
I say we stop by the one cool lady. She say, okay, y'all, we out here in the country, and I love this country store. We gonna go in here and act like we got some sense, and because y'all ain't supposed to get out the truck. And she looked at me because I was always in the front seat bullshitting. She said, "You
But
don't do
weekends though, right? Right, weekends though is baby time because even if they don't give you contrabands like that if they get caught with shit like that.
They don't.
You know what I mean? Not really. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of time I got caught smoking.
No, this is what we call. No, you get caught with some weed out here, you still might get 10 years in prison. But this was work release. Like you had to go on the weekends and do some work, like pick up the grass and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm with them, but I'm in the front seat because I'm really I'm in the county jail, but it's weekend work release. So I'm with the work release crew. I done went with the sheriff that's doing the work release. She got me, ask anybody did they want to go. I'm the only one I always want to go. So I'm out there working. They sleep or whatever they doing for the weekend, reading books. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside working. We went in that little store, and I don't know, but the Chinese lady she bit into a Snickers, and I think it was ants all through the candy bar, and they was in her mouth. And when she went to talking, and you know how them Chinese movies look? When they talking, the words don't match. That's how she was talking because them ants she was trying to get them ants out of her mouth spitting. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a lot of bugs. Boy, I was outside.
Oh my God. I would have lost it. You would have had to take me to the hospital. I would have lost my mind.
She wasn't crazy. That's what she did. She got an ambulance. She ain't crazy.
Mm-mm.
I didn't even
Damn.
know Asian people went to jail. Like seeing two Asian people in there, they in there for DWI, both of them.
Oh man.
They related and they hit each other in front of cop driving, coming from the club. They hit each other. And they both were drunk.
Oh my god. They turn up just like everybody else.
Yeah, but I would never expected it. My brother told me, I don't look at it though. I don't mess with stuff like that. But my brother told me they even got apps on the phone now for your county that you can, every time somebody go to jail, it'll ding ding and let you know they in jail.
What?
Yeah,
What?
people in my town got the app. They be telling them,
That can't be legal.
huh?
That can't be legal.
They say the county would. They say our county. The only way our county won't put it out that you went to jail is if you pay them $200 up on in.
That sounds like extortion. That can't be illegal.
Well, it is public information. They put it out there for your
Yeah,
boss to see and everything.
that is true.
I don't look at it because I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't want to see nobody get trouble. It
Yeah.
hurts it hurts my heart. I don't like that, so I can't see that. But yeah, I heard about that. Throw me for a loop. I was like, y'all actually listen to that stuff? And then I found out people have police scanners and everything. Oh yeah, I know everything going on. I was like, y'all be vested in this shit for real, huh? Like you should write a book.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I never would. That's just me. I never would.
You know, even though people's information, something like that might be public information, you still can't use it to dox people. Like, you know.
No, you can't use it. You're not supposed to be able to use dox people.
And so,
So
and
my
people don't get that.
They not only do they have an app, it's all on Facebook. Like the app got a whole page on Facebook, and it said the same thing that the app showed. My brother showed me that. So you know Denzel went to jail. I said, for real? He said, well, I don't know. Fuck. It say offense unknown. I said, how you know he went to jail? He said, oh, I'm on Zach.
Crazy. So what? Every time someone. So hold on. Let me understand this. Every time somebody go to jail, it pops up on an app.
Yeah. You got the notification.
That's
And
crazy.
they say people will see people like if it say you did something like a sex offender or a child abuser or something, they said that people will go immediately on Facebook and like put you out there.
Damn.
Like wherever he works, fire him, or wherever he works, fire him, or I hope he don't work around children. They be making little slogans and stuff.
They've been had like sex offender apps and stuff like that.
Yeah, I knew that.
This stuff for safety. But damn.
Yeah, but Nachi, did you see it? Have you heard about the Grindr app?
Grindr app?
Man, the Grindr app is about to break all white people up. They won't have a marriage. They marriage percent finna go down to about 10%.
Well, you know, they said
you know what it is,
during Charlie Kirk's that funeral thing.
Yeah.
That app it went down because so many people were trying to hook up in that area.
Oh man.
While they were at that funeral. And it was so many people trying to hook up that were in that area at that funeral that it broke the app. The app went down. Like, see, that just goes to show how there's. Oh my god, I ain't even.
Oh man, the way I found out about it was I was scrolling through and I didn't go look at it or nothing. I saw first video was this woman. She said, "Y'all know I'm divorced," and she said, I'm so not wanting to be bothered. Like I just had to tell this guy that I was on a episode of Snapped, so he'll leave me alone."
Mm.
So I don't want
Damn. That's crazy. She had to go that far. Damn.
But she's real pretty though, not she? But she said I just had to tell him I was on an episode of Snapped before, and she said, "I don't know." She said somebody was talking about the Grinder app, and that I should get on the Grinder app, and so I got on it with a fake profile, of course. She said, "Y'all, I didn't know that was a place for men to hook up with other men. I thought it was just a regular date now." She said, "No, my God, y'all, some of these guys have wives and families and children, and
yeah.
I can't be on this app going, cause I no, I waste all my time, all my whole day scrolling."
Oh my God. Yeah, mess
This
around, find out your man is on there.
This can't be healthy. This can't be healthy. She said, "Ooh, y'all, I'll be back, y'all. I'm out." She said, "I just had to get on." So I went and saw some more little flicks about, and I was like, "Wait a minute." And then Nachi, I heard about what you talking about. Ah, what in the world is going on in that community that we never knew? Is that normal over there?
Apparently some of them is undercover, but they're going hard on the same community that they are a part of, trying to be on the DL.
Trying really hard to play the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
all the one them that's screaming out. That say, "Oh, you are this, you are that." Yeah, the
Yeah,
one you'd be surprised what they'd be doing behind us.
Now,
right.
I don't know if we own the Grinder app, but it don't seem like we are
Yeah,
like
I
that.
I told you that one guy went to the gay pride parade and was asked some questions about that, and a lot of them were saying that there's some prominent people, Republicans, that are they're like, they be trying not to out them, but they're getting to the point now, they're getting sick of it because they're going hard on that community and they're a part of it. They just secretly a
Yeah,
part of it. And the one dude pointed out a person and told them what club, like where they'd be like, they'd be at the spot right down the street, and they go in them back rooms, you know, go right in there and go directly to the back room, hiding, and
I
doing
just
whatever
say
they do.
I didn't think it was like that, but now I'm like, it's like it has to be
Like
like that.
Yeah,
that, right? These niggas, they've
yeah.
been
They
doing.
say
They've been
I
doing
didn't
it when their wives are home.
think
It's not. And right,
right,
you know what I mean? They've been doing that. Some of these men used to just marry women to keep job and keep certain position in the corporation company or something or whatever that. That's all it is. But at the
right,
end of the day, you know what I mean? The end of the day, like they'll show up with a woman at the news press conference just to look good, just to give a speech. But as soon as that's done, they giving her a bag and they gone them to a man. Simple. You know what I
yeah.
mean? You know what I mean? It's
Hey,
yo.
what's up, Yella?
Yeah, well,
what's up?
what's good, bro. It's good in the family, you know what I mean? But that's how they be doing it, yo. They've been doing that. They've been leaving you know what I mean?
And it's stupid because in this day and age, like, why? Well, you don't need to hide like that no more. Just go be you. But you know,
And some people don't want
I don't know.
some people don't want their family to look at them a certain way.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
still
like that.
I guess they still ain't ready to come out and do whatever. But
That's not what they great grand. That's not what they people believe in. So they still have that you know type
you
of
can't be having a wife and kids and then going and doing that. Like either you're gonna do this or you're gonna do that. You know, that's just
Right.
because you know you have the possibility of putting them in jeopardy doing that, all that undercover stuff and putting them at risk for stuff.
I ain't think of it like that. Not you sure right.
You know, so you know either you're gonna go this way or that way. So if you're gonna hide and then have a family, then do that.
Mhm.
So
That's
oh,
what they do. Hey, that's what they doing. If you gon' hide, if you gon' for real, you right.
so but trying to have it both ways and then I don't know nothing about it and then I find out later that's what you're doing. Now I got some old crazy disease because you out there doing all kinds of mess with all these different people and you know
That's funny to me.
Mhm.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Mhm. They doing that, yo. That, and
Yeah.
I think to me that's not healthy. That's disgusting.
it
That's-
is,
Yeah.
you know.
Right, real talk. What's the point of doing that? Like what you said, we're in an age right now where people could do whatever they want. People could be a donkey, a bird, a pig. You could do whatever you want.
It's
Why,
Right.
just
so why is you out there doing this and
it's,
still doing all of that?
Right.
we have this thing called shame. When people just ain't shame no more. Like
Right.
that word is not used properly
Mhm.
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 anymore. Like nobody asks anybody, aren't you ashamed?
Yeah, don't you think
Yeah.
about? Don't you care what your wife think? Don't you care what your kids think?
Yeah.
Like, nobody cares what they put their kids through at school no more.
Right.
Nobody care, yo. No, people don't
Nah,
care about
that's
themselves.
I say I had to curb a bunch of my ways because I really have a legit shot at raising a child from birth all the way out. You dig?
Mhm.
I never got that chance because I was a dad and I was bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? But I always secretly wanted to do it. Like I wanted to take people to school and pick people up from school. So I enjoy doing that shit. Like that's my shit. You get where I'm coming from?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so, but when you do that, you gotta kind of move different because they watch you more than they listen to you.
Yeah.
It's true.
And I know that for a fact. They do. They watch you more than they listen to you.
Kids,
Mm.
I don't know, but this world is, yeah, strange.
This world is fun right now. This got to be a comedy show. This the Truman Show for real. This shit hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything that's going on is just
And
like,
it's
yeah,
just this the thing. It's like we're the world stage. This is like Hollywood for the world. That's what we are. We're Hollywood for the world. We're just the entertainment. That's the only reason they keep us hanging on because they like laughing at us. I believe that's it. Because they can cut us off at any minute. They don't give a damn. We got this idiot up here. That's just what we got. Now, all the rest of them are stupid as hell, but this motherfucker here take the cake.
Yeah.
Now, and I ain't gonna lie, I liked him the first shift. You know, Nachi, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
like the fact that he was where he was the first time. Remember I said that? He
Yeah.
even went back. And I was like, Nachi, he gonna shake some shit up. He finna move some shit around. Watch this. And
Yeah.
man, this motherfucker here, boy, he done lost his mind. He's seen now.
Well, you went in the office and when you went in there and figure that, you know what I mean? He can't really talk like that. You know what I mean?
No, Chef. Remember when we said it was two of them? I think the good one done killed the bad one. Done killed the good one. I believe this motherfucker. I believe the clone done killed the real motherfucker.
I don't know.
He's not the same one we was talking to the last time around. For real.
Dumb shit.
The last one, he didn't do shit his first 100 days but golf. This bastard done did everything but golf and golf. This nigga done broke everybody, gave all our money to everybody else, went golfing,
Yeah.
got a plane, came
Yeah,
back, knocked down half the building. Now he trying to make a big room.
At first, he want all the money back. At first, he want,
On their head, and then now he talking about they terrorists. I don't know what the fuck. This motherfucker crazy. What the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah. He done lost his mind. He
And
going to
now-
see now.
And now he down there messing with them people talking about they airspace is cut off. Okay, don't nobody fly over there? No way. What the fuck?
but they
What
did
the
cut
fuck
off
is
their
that?
airspace.
What?
I
What
know
are you saying?
They were the first one to cut off their airspace.
What?
Mhm.
A lot of people
Okay,
cut
so
off.
now what? What does that do? That's the act of war. You cut off somebody air. How you cut off somebody airspace? Tell me exactly how do you do some shit like that? Like
Then you see the other thing, he kicking all the Somalians out. Like, what did they do?
yes.
What the hell? Like, what is going on with this dude? I'm confused. Like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
it's like
He
he just wakes
bomb the
up.
cartels in Mexico. This motherfucker crazy, man. There's something wrong with this guy.
Yeah. Let's get up evidence. Let's get up on the wrong side of the bed and say this is what we're gonna do.
Right. Like he just get up and like, okay, let's do this. Like, you know, like just be coming up out the blue. I think he don't sleep. And that's a lot of what sleep deprivation. He just
He on drugs. That's why he don't sleep. That bitch is a robot. There's something wrong with that motherfucker.
yeah. You know it is, and I 100% agree with everyone on them doctors. He definitely had a stroke and did not properly rest like he should have, because he's so busy trying to prove that he's this alpha male that don't never get sick and he's better than everybody. No, you should have stayed in the hospital because you know you had a stroke. Your face was slumping. You still walking like you half your body don't work. But you know, they probably pumped him up with all kinds of drugs and stuff to get him up and out of that hospital to prove that he was okay, where he should have stayed in there and rest. You know, he probably had like a little mini stroke or something, but he definitely looked like, you know, because his face was all sagging on one side, and he's, you know,
I'm telling you, man, there's something wrong with him. He really doing something crazy, man. He messing everything up. This nigga said a 50-year mortgage. Did y'all hear that shit?
Yeah.
Man, if you don't get your ass on with that bullshit.
Yeah.
What is you telling us that we gonna have a 50-year mortgage? What is you saying really about the economy, dog? That's what I'm talking about. Why would that even cross your mind to come up with that? You supposed to be coming up with a 10-year mortgage. We already doing 30 on the motherfucker.
All these people he's appointing don't even make sense, don't have no kind of experience. So like, where the hell? It's like he just went and got a homeless man up off the street and appointed him as Secretary of State. Like, what the hell?
Cash Patel running around like a G.I. Joe reject. They got a chance.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. 50-year mortgage for let me choke on my foot.
How is that making it better on us? You know what make it better on us?
So what?
You can't do no more than a 5-year mortgage, and the price of the house got to be reasonable. You can't have no more $1 million homes and shit. Everybody, you know, you get what you can afford, but that house shouldn't cost $1 million or $3.9 million. I mean, unless it really costs that much to make the house. You get what I'm saying? You really put that kind of effort into it. But you know, some of these houses that's 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. Man, hell no. They really worth about 180 at best. And down here in Texas, I'm telling you, because people leaving, like people that ain't straight and white are leaving. It ain't like they thought. It's very fucked up. And they don't pay no money. They getting the fuck on. Yeah. And all these houses, man, and then they cutting all the jobs out here. Everybody a motherfucking Uber driver. I ain't bullshitting.
Yeah, that's the other thing. These companies are slowly, quietly laying off people because we about to hit a recession, and they're gonna be cool and everybody else is gonna be screwed up. They know we're about to hit a recession. Well, technically, they already said look, we're some states are already in it.
This gonna be more like a crash or reset is what they call it this, because you ain't come I don't see us coming back from it.
Yeah,
That's the whole thing. Nobody's coming back from this. Some stuff you have to own outright. And I'm glad I do that.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Outright. I mean, even JD Vance was up there talking about I'm trying to make everybody sovereign citizens. So if you see what this shit is coming to, that's why we were talking about citizenship and understanding the legal aspects. Because in a little while, if you are a slave, that's what you're gonna continue to be. There might not be a way out. You did?
Yep.
So if you can bail your family out now, bail your family out now. Is what it sounded like he was saying to me, because JD Vance, like I said, he's part of the neo-fascist reactionary movement. And they're technocrats. They're scientists. They are mad scientists, y'all. And they believe that they can generate they believe that they can generate a race, a pure race. They can make it. They're mad scientists. Peter Thiel, your boy Elon Musk. These are crazy people.
Elon is a weirdo. I used to like him, but man, he's just a straight weirdo.
Yo,
Like old reptilian.
That nigga is a robot, an AI. That
I think he's a damn reptilian.
There's something wrong with him. These are mad scientists, y'all.
He's a reptilian, and what's his name from Facebook looked like a damn robot.
And I think that this election was given to a specific bunch of people to fool them, which would be poor white trash to drain them of all of their farming or whatever they think they're doing, to drain them. So they can put them back in their place to humble them.
They're gonna break them down to the point where they starve and hungry, and they're gonna take any job they can.
They already did. That's already happened. That's already happened.
Because remember, they thought black folks was gonna go to them farms and start working in the farms. Hell no.
No, they didn't think that. They didn't even want black people out there, so they knew that wasn't going to happen. Them white folks do not want you on picking their shit. Even if you put an application out there, you wouldn't get the job. They don't like black people.
Oh my God.
They wouldn't even, I'm telling you, they don't like them. They don't fool with them at all.
They cannot live.
And that's why they can't sustain their farms. And it's okay. It's okay because, like I say, a lot of things is coming to root. They got them people on board. They said things are gonna get better. We're gonna make America great again. And nobody ever experienced slavery before. Everybody said, "No, we ain't never seen that. That was my grandma. That's old." Yeah, it's gonna be right in your goddamn face, and you voted for it, you damn fool. And you voted for it for you, because them white folks that they ain't talking about enslaving niggas. They know niggas ain't going for that. They already said that. They said black folks ain't. How we gonna institute slavery again? You know, black folks ain't going for that shit. So we already got the white folks doing it. They about to lose their farms. We about to put a bunch of them in 4-H. They gonna be out there doing that shit for damn near nothing on the land they used to own because they know it. We got this shit already. Now they found JD Vance got a lot of farmland too.
Yeah, they gonna start buying up them farmlands.
See,
he's buying up.
Bill Gates, you know, he owns 70% of the farms in the U.S.
Yeah.
So, and he's developing all that fake food and all that stuff, and it's already hit the market.
And you see, the Campbell man done got in trouble.
What did he get in trouble for?
You didn't see the Campbell's man, Nachi?
The
man that made the Campbell soup said that the meat was 3D. not real.
Oh, yeah. That's
He done got Campbell's. Don't nobody want to eat the soup no more. It was nasty in the goddamn way. That chicken noodle soup was terrible. I don't know who ate that shit.
I never even liked that soup. I can't tell. It never came in my plate.
I
I'm
used
glad.
to like that when I was a kid. You know, little ABC. You be spelling little words out.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, the alphabet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that was in tomato soup. I wasn't eating that shit. You couldn't give me that. That chicken noodle was just, it smelled bad to me. It smelled like it was all bad. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And my grandma didn't
Yeah.
cook chicken like my grandma chicken didn't smell like that when she makes soup.
Yeah,
And she make a bunch and then she could save it. She had jars of soup from motherfucker get sick.
Yeah, and people, you're supposed to be trying to drink some candle soup. You're sick. You're killing yourself. What you doing?
Mm.
Half of that shit could kill you when you're sick.
You know what? When I first heard about like the 3D food, I thought, you know, that might kind of be a good idea if you can kind of pick what would go in there and make it like healthy. But nah.
Any process gonna mess things up because you're gonna take
Right.
some from them, you're gonna add to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Any process.
Right. It's just like I used to think like farmed fish. I at first I thought, man, that's probably perfect because it's controlled. They can control any bacteria and stuff, but no, that's worse.
Worse.
You know,
Yeah.
it's worse because they're pumping it full of
There you go.
what am I trying to say?
They're hurrying the harvest.
Yeah, and that's actually worse. It's like, damn.
But it's gotten about money, money, money. So you gotta harvest all the time.
Right.
Because you can't eat all the fish in your pond one time and then expect to have a, you know what I'm saying? That ain't.
Yeah. So
But if they harvested right in a cycle, it would be continual, but it wouldn't sustain because things always, go up.
yeah. And then but they're pumping it full of all of that antibiotics and stuff, and then that's what's bad, so gosh.
The chickens too. That's why these kids look grown.
Right.
Big ass
Pumping all them hormones and everything.
Y'all some big ass kids. I'm skinny as hell. I'm 5'11". I might be tall. I'm skinny as hell. Your mama, she real short and wide. I ain't think you was man. She about 5'9". God, you shot up there. I didn't think you was gonna be that tall.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Robert FK. Why don't you get on them for that? Stop pumping all them damn hormones and stuff in food.
Man, he can't do nothing.
Steroids and stuff.
Man, that nigga is drunk. He say something. Yeah, everybody know that nigga's a drunk. Yeah. That bitch got drunk one time and they had to drink no more. He was like, man, I can't even come down, man. I ain't drank in 3 years. I'm still drunk. And he say drunk shit.
Oh my god.
Went through a pandemic and you gonna sit up and say that black folks' immunity is better than white people, so they don't need it. Fact, man, if you don't get that bullshit on, that bullshit.
Oh god.
Everybody needed just as fast. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then they said, well, that's not what he was trying to say. I don't give that what he said. Shit. You got a whole cabinet full of crazy motherfuckers up there. I don't know. J.D. Vance is like he really just want to fight somebody all the time. He look like he one of them dudes that got to prove he could fight it. You always got that one that want to fight every time something happens. Let's get it.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm gonna get off right now.
Already.
All right, Mr. Notch.
Go rest. Good talking to you guys as usual.
Yeah, much respect.
Got to take it easy.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna shut down too, guys.
I'm ready, fam. I'm gonna watch this game.
Yeah.
Lay down. It's cold. It's 40 degrees.
You watching the Denver game too?
No, we won last night in overtime.
I'm talking about right here, the Denver versus Dallas right now.
No, I ain't watching that. I'm watching a football game. Patriots and
Yeah.
John.
The Patriots killing them, bro. They're not coming back.
Yeah, that's what I say.
All right. Have a good night, bro. Much respect.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll see you on the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah. Just for the shooting's sake, the kids, yeah, that shit needs to stop at the party. That's all I'm saying. But have a good one, though, y'all.